Yeah. Why can't I hear you? What the fuck? Yellow. There you go. Sweet. Detachable penis. Yeah, we need how much is the fucking green screen, bro?
We can make a green screen.
No, how much is one? Because I'm just curious.
Couple $100.
Couple $100? Because my nephew wants one too, so I might buy fucking two.
Get a discount.
Dude, the kid's fucking 8 years old. He's got his own YouTube channel. Mind you, his videos suck, okay? I mean, they're for my little 8-year-old. But now he's like, yo, I want like a green screen. He's like, then I could do anything. So like how the fuck do I not get the kid like a green screen? His dad's too cheap. His mom won't do it.
Can he work for us?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, the kid. If we go places, I got family that's gonna come with us, and I only take ones that are gonna be beneficial to me, right?
Yeah.
Like my dad, I love him and all, but all he ever did was talk shit about Pod. He ain't coming. Sorry, you stay behind.
You're off the train, Pop.
Exactly.
You're off the train.
But I like it. I like how. Where'd all your fucking wire things go? Like, where the fuck did that thing go?
Behind you. Lift it up.
Okay.
It's all there.
Okay.
It's here.
Yeah, I know you're not an ashtray, but here you go anyway. I like it. I like how it's coming.
Ew.
Kind of feel like a little bit of Sherbinski in here. I'm just realizing that your fucking walls are orange. Sherbinski Farms, that's their new logo. It's doing everything orange. Yeah, I like this. We get some more. Yeah, we get some more lights. Fucking now we got room, bro. Now we can have 7 people in here.
No,
not that we want 7 people in here, okay? But I'm just saying. All right, everybody. Are we live on your YouTube yet?
Yeah, we're live.
On YouTube, okay, cool. And enter the dragon.
There he is. What's up, Johnny? How are you?
Right? He looks nice here. He did something to the place. It's about fucking time. Right?
John Edmonds in the house from My Minute Minute. You're a very busy man today. We'll get to that.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good day. Top of the morning.
What town were you in today?
We went down to Stafford Township to basically smoke out the corruption going on down there.
Yeah, they sure are corrupt.
We actually got some legal threats today, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll hear about that in a few minutes. That's great.
Sure.
Legal threats are always good.
They're fun.
Coming up on the podcast.
Bring in the boss one. I'm gonna get mine. Go do the crime. If you can't do the time, don't tell me how you're all put down. When you're smiling in my face, when you play me like a clown, it's your fool, bitch. So just step back. I'm mad that when I come down straight, I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? the scene. It's time to get mean. I'm a lean revolution machine. For what people stay, they sway. One day is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises over the top. Don't trust the lie that you know is right. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty, let's roll.
Trouble by, get something in your rear. Trouble by, get something in your rear. Trouble by, get something in your rear. Trouble by, get something in your rear.
Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's see. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Let's see. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? 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 Who you wanna roll with?
Welcome. If you're ready, sorry, we're just talking shop over here. John hooked me up and we're trying to figure this. Well, I'm trying to figure this out. He's teaching me. It's great. Can I do that now?
Nice. All right. It's time. It's time. Of course, like stoners, we're a little late. But hey, we're on stoner time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to get fucking high out of our minds. How? How are we going to do that? The Ignorance is No Excuse Tour brings to you the Ignorance is No Excuse Tour podcast, starring the one, the only, the zany Evil Ed, better known as Leftina, even more known as Lefty Grinds. Ding, 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 ding. And yes, we have me, the one, the only, CK, Cannabis King Barini. And I'm calling him We're going to call him the producer tonight. John Edmonds. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
And then now.
This is great.
This is great.
This is, oh, my God.
I could hear.
Can you see the phone number? We actually have the phone number
Are
listed.
you kidding me? You put the fucking.
No, I put it.
No, fuck you. He taught you how.
I try.
This kid,
You're the man,
this
Johnny.
kid is. Oh, let me do it again. Hold on. Give me the fucking music, man. We need this. This guy, the what do you call him? The producer?
He's way more than that. He's
But what do you like? If we're the talent, who's like the guy in charge?
well,
You
he'd
know?
be the head producer, I guess, but he'd be the co-host.
I don't like the word head
Oh.
producer. That's disgusting.
Executive producer, does that work?
Executive producer. There you go.
Okay.
I like that. Executive producer. You like John or Jonathan?
John. Oh yes, John. Please.
John Edmonds.
Yo.
All right.
You hear me, Ed? Oh,
We can hear
the
you.
echo now.
We can hear you.
Cool.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Wow, hold on. I'm going to light this joint in a second, but I just want to confirm that we are actually live with our phone number. And oh my God.
The phone number's on. Wow. This kid. See what they teach you in fucking school? You see? You act like, I worked at Bell Labs for the past 100 years. Look what the fuck they teach them in school nowadays.
Hey, don't give William Patterson all the credit. They didn't teach me any of this shit.
How
No
the
way.
fuck did you learn that?
Taught myself.
Playing with it?
Yeah,
Just
see?
playing with it?
That's it. It's exploring.
Hold on, you too. You didn't learn nothing, bro. You got him.
I didn't go to
teaching you.
school. I didn't go
We
to school
could tell you didn't go to school. Okay. Mr. Static over here. Hey, caramba. Tonight, everybody, we got a special guest tonight. He's going to be on at 8 o'clock. So get ready. Make sure you are here watching, listening, because you want to listen to NJ Weedman. Just got out of jail. 2 not guilty verdicts. He's a free man. He's a free man.
Amazing.
You know what? Since we're talking about that, we got the executive producer in the studio.
We got John, who filmed most of the
Exactly.
that was great, dude. You did such a good job.
Hold on. I give.
He put a fucking blunt in
No.
Ed's mouth
No.
while he was testifying. A huge dude. That was the best.
That was. He did okay, except
Except
the
he put it-
last day.
Oh yeah.
What happened last day?
He wasn't there.
You
damn
weren't
it.
there the last day. What happened, John? We needed you.
I expect him to wrap up trial on Tuesday. I had other commitments, and
He was supposed to be done Wednesday, but the judge had to go play golf on Wednesday.
oh yeah.
He had something better to
Yeah,
do
I
then.
had Wednesday all open. I was all ready to film Wednesday, but nope, they got to put it to Tuesday, and it's fucking ridiculous.
Where was the judge on Wednesday? What was so important that he had to be somewhere?
He was getting his general awards taken care of.
Oh,
Yeah.
Al, it's not true. But Al,
How do you know it's not true?
How do you know that?
How do you not know it?
Wow.
I learned a lot about fake news now. Like I was fucking. I'm learning that like 90% of the sites on the internet are fucking fake news sites. Like that thing I put with Trump fucking legalizing marijuana.
It's fake.
Apparently, that's what everyone's telling me.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I mean, I thought this shit was happening tomorrow. But okay, not really, not tomorrow, but I thought it was happening.
What site would you read that on?
Your News.
Your News.
Yournewswire.com. Something like that. Something like that.
John, help yourself.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Oh, this guy even smokes weed? Great. I fucking love it.
Well,
This guy's awesome. Where the fuck
I'll
did we
step
find you?
out of frame for a moment.
You okay? There's tobacco in there. It's only tobacco.
Oh,
I
sure,
don't-
sure.
Yeah, seriously, it's tobacco.
I
It
don't,
is. It's tobacco. Yeah. I wouldn't give you pot. I can't share my cannabis with you legally. I can't.
Okay, all right.
Don't
all right,
worry,
thank
it's
you.
my pot.
I can smoke tobacco. So
it's
you
my
can smoke
pot,
tobacco.
and he could share my pot, all right?
So, John, what did you think about Ed's? First of all, his case, because you were right there with us. You saw how the judge was rolling his eyes.
I got to
and-
tell you, hold on
I
a
mean-
second. Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
You weren't there the first trial, were you?
jury selection?
No, the first trial.
No.
Okay. You don't understand. If I was Edward Fortune, I'd be on my knees blowing you. Okay. Seriously.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
because-
what?
Yeah. With that
Well-
camera in that courtroom.
Why do you have to go gay every fucking time? It's always gay with you. 99%.
I'm just saying.
It's always gay. Stop with the. And Ed doesn't like the gay.
Okay, you're right.
Give Ed a break with the gay.
You're right.
God,
if
really?
I was Ed, I would be thanking you big time. I'd give you like fucking McDonald's coupons. All right, is that better? Is that fucking better? Okay. Okay, because you didn't see the first trial. The first trial, Judge Massey was totally different. He was still the same dickhead that he is, but he was even more of a dickhead because there was no camera there. And like,
wow,
you put the camera there. I'm telling you, you didn't see a different Judge Massey.
Oh yeah,
with the camera there.
Not the last day though. The last day he kind of came out a little bit. Ed
well, because he couldn't do nothing.
Right, it was done.
You know, it was like that was like him just being a little bitch.
He was pissed though
because I wasn't there with the camera. He changed it on the last day.
Well, no, I mean you really saw him. He got like a little kid.
Yeah,
like a little kid who doesn't have his way when the verdict was read. That's. I wish you were there to actually get. No, you're not allowed to film him anyway. But he
Just
got like, you know, it was funny. It was funny.
Yeah.
But still, like in the first trial, there was shit that I think the judge got away with, being that Ed really didn't have a lawyer, and being also that there was no camera there. It's kind of like, you know.
All right, so this trial was post Hayburn, I take it, since Ed had no attorney representing him.
Correct.
Okay.
You know, but it's, with the camera there, with you there, with your professionalism. I mean, Jesus Christ, even a fucking judge. You know, all right, okay, everybody's in. Mr. Edmonds, how are you today, sir? You all set up? You ready to go? Mr. Grimes, you're okay in your little wheelchair? Okay, let's start. You know, and then you know, he treated you like, he didn't treat Ed like that. He didn't treat Lefty like that when Lefty was doing the Facebook Lives the first fucking trial.
No,
you know, he was kind of like, nah, go out of the room, do this, do that. You know, but
well, John shows up with a big camera, computers, monitors, blah blah blah. He's got like a whole studio. Brings with
that's
him.
right. That's right, Mr. Edmonds.
It's impressive.
You know, he treated you.
Press pass. I mean, come on, you had it all. You had it all. It's, you know,
I try to be professional, so
you were very professional.
Oh, well, thank you.
Professional, and it helped. I think it helped.
It did
immensely. The second trial, Judge Massey couldn't do the shit. He couldn't get away with it because you were there. You actually kept him on point. I mean, there was a lot of shit that Ed said in the second trial that he wasn't allowed to say in the first trial. He wasn't allowed to say it in the second trial either, but he still said it. You know, like, but in the first trial, that shit didn't happen because Massey was like a Nazi. You know? You know, he was like, this is my courtroom. This is how we're going to do it, and blah, blah. But when the camera was there, he couldn't be the Nazi that he wanted to be. And if I was Ed, I would be giving you McDonald's coupons. Free Big Mac at least. Give him a Big Mac. Jesus Christ.
So Judge Massey, he went out and made statements like, this is my courtroom. Like, did he do the plaster on the wall? Did he decorate it with the interior design team? Like, what the hell does that even mean? It's his courtroom.
Come on, you saw. He kind of did it the same way too. You know, like Ed would talk and he would just roll his eyes like, yeah, okay.
Absolutely, every time. And
You know?
even the black jurors, I feel like he expressed less enthusiasm towards the black jurors for the selection times than he did the white jurors. Like, he welcomed the white jurors walking over, you know, nice big smile, and there was a really heartwarming face. But when the black folk came over, I didn't observe that same that same activities from him.
I try telling people, you see, like those old Italians, the old Italians, watch out for them. I come from an Italian family. Those old Italians are some of the, they don't like black people. They do not like black people. And Massey fell right in line with that typical old Italian mentality. You could tell. You could tell in his mannerisms. So at least I wasn't the only one that saw that.
No, we needed to see that too.
You know?
I wanted to be there to see his face on the last day too.
Oh, you missed it. Beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Here. Let me give you a little. He's standing up anyway because he's got to hear the fucking verdict, right? And he's standing up, and he asked the juror number 2 because she was then the lead. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So he asked juror number 2, would you please read the whatever, and he's standing up. He's standing up like this, right? And he's like, okay, Jerry, juror number 2, could you please read it? And she's like, not guilty. And he starts doing this shit.
Flapping his wings?
Yes. Right or wrong.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck, jury? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
And then he was
That's
like,
what it was. It was weird.
He's like, I'm going to ask you all again.
Yeah.
To make
Are you
sure
sure?
it's like unanimous. So
Oh,
I'm going to
my
ask you
God.
all again one more time. And then like he would ask him and you're not standing up. No, stand up and say yes. Okay. Okay, next. All right, you're standing? Yes. You did it to every juror.
I saw.
But
saw
I mean,
part,
that
yeah.
was that's part of it. He's supposed to do that. But the way he did it, he was like a little vindictive bitch. Like he was waiting for one of them fuckers to be like, no, see, mistrial.
Anything.
He was hoping for that.
Oh, and Dickie Boyles, you should have saw him. He just had his head in his hand, like,
Oh no.
oh fuck. Oh, Stephanie's gonna put the fucking strap on and put it right on my
career's over.
Oh man.
And I liked what Ed said.
Oh,
Ed was like, why don't what's his first name? He called him Mr. Onofre. Onofre.
He says, I beat 2 of your minions, Onofre. Now I want the boss level.
Exactly.
Bring on the boss level.
Exactly. Maybe that's what it's going to have to take to convict him. Because Stephanie Kuntz and little Dickie Boyles couldn't do it. Sad.
It was pretty pathetic.
Sad.
Tax money of Trenton's wasted, too. Like, they have tax money to waste down there, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's a lot of money
Tax
spent on
money.
that trial.
Wow, tax money. Hold on. How about this? Dickie Boyles goes to vacation right after the trial.
Really?
I mean, wow. So not only does the state of New Jersey have to pay for his salary and that whole fucking, their whole prosecution, then we're paying for his fucking, and it's not a victory vacation. It's sure not a victory. What's he going to say? Does he even have a wife and kids? What does he say to his wife and kids? Like, yeah, let's go to Disneyland. Oh, Daddy, we're going to Disneyland, Daddy. Why, Daddy? Why, Daddy? Because I'm a fucking loser. That's why I can't even convict Weed Man.
All those years of law school. My mother's oh God, my mother. She's so embarrassed.
He might kill himself on this vacation. This might be a suicide vacation. I think Stephanie Kuntz and Onofre, whatever the fuck his name is, Onofre,
Ollie Oxenfree.
I'll tell you, those never trust an Italian. It's got one of them fucking hard names, okay? First off, don't trust Italians to begin with.
That's true.
Okay? But if they got a hard name like Onofre, whatever the fuck it is, nah. But anyway, it's sad. This is yours, okay? You could just pretend it's yours and you could light it up.
Oh man.
Because I'm just smoking on my joint tonight. I'm killing time. We got 25 minutes till we get Weed Man on. I called him up, said, yo, bro. Well, I didn't call him. I texted him. I was like, charge your fucking phone. Don't let it die, okay? Weed Man.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
I can't, dude. I want to ask him a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Number one, I want him to explain exactly the whole thing. Why he was in jail, what the charges were. I think people got to start understanding. Because he's like halfway through this. That's all.
Yeah.
He still has another, and I think this is a joke, fucking the cyberbullying of a police officer.
Oh, Officer Flowers.
We need tougher cops, man. Come on, that's pretty lame.
Officer
lame.
Flowers, just
Really?
because he called you a bad name, I mean, come on.
Come on.
You're a big,
tough guy.
bad cop.
I talk to cops all the time, and
Trenton cop.
embarrassing them.
and yet you come off like a little bitch, like fucking Flowers, like you really are, like, you know, Flowers. Hi, I'm Officer Herb. And is that really your name, Herb? Because back in the day, I don't know about you, like Herb was like, that's what we called geeks.
It's a bad thing.
It's like, yo, Herb, what's up? You know, how are you doing, Herb? And that's like, he's a black dude with the name Herb, you know, Herb Flowers, and he's against weed.
Herb Flowers. Think about that. Wrap your head around that one.
The irony.
His parents were, you know, like, hey, let's name our kid Herb Flowers. Get it, honey? Get it? How about high school for him? Woohoo!
Hey, I just got that. How the fuck is he not a pothead? Herb
Ed
Flowers.
Weedman educated you on the story of Mr. Flowers.
Which one?
Yeah, there's a few.
Which
Oh,
story?
okay.
Which one do you do you recall?
He told me the one about how Mr. Officer Flowers, he basically found himself in the projects fornicating underage girls.
Well, that's alleged, but he's alleging that. I believe it's because he's saying that the girl had a baby when she was 18. So therefore, logic says that he had sex when she was 17, which is that the definition of a pedophile? I don't know.
What is the definition of is?
But it's all alleged. None of this is proven in court.
Well, hold on. Here's the big thing.
There's no stained dress.
Weed man.
There's no shit dick.
Herb Flowers a pedophile. Okay. Officer Herb Flowers came in trying to be a dick. They were trying to shut Weed Man down. And Weed Man just got pissed off one day. And he was just like, you know what? Shut up, you fucking pedophile. He didn't even say fucking.
Was that what he said?
He just like,
on the internet, though.
Yeah, he called him a pedophile.
On the internet.
Well, no. Here's the funny thing. Jason Arnold is the one that posted the video. So technically, like, this is another like fucking Weed Man witch hunt. Okay. Yeah. Because he didn't even post it.
I know. Jason
Arnold posted it. And all he says in the video is he calls the cop a pedophile. And he called, you know, like pigs and, you know, whatever. But like,
that's uncalled for.
That's not cyberbullying, because just because he called a cop that while somebody's fucking taping, and that somebody that's taping posts it, well, technically he's the bully. I mean, you know, the guy calling you names, he just called you a fucking name. That's all. You know, he didn't punch you, he didn't hurt you, he didn't even post nude pictures of you or anything stupid like that. He just called you a pedophile.
He's a government figure. He's a public figure.
He's an asshole.
So you're a public figure. You could say whatever you want about them, right? They're up for ridicule, up for parody, whatever.
It's within Ed's free speech.
Yeah.
Now the video, did Ed reshare that video that was video recorded by Mr. Jason?
That's a good question.
Of course he did.
Okay.
He shared it?
I mean,
of course he did.
Why no legal issue with it, but I mean that.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Facebook's like.
That's what he does. That's what Ed does, man.
What did the prosecutor call Ed at the beginning of the trial? He's like, Ed, is a social media whiz or a guru, or he called him something funny. I remember. You remember that?
Oh, you mean Dickie Boyles?
Yeah.
He called him
aficionado.
That was it.
Yeah,
aficionado. Sounded like such an executive title. Like, I just looked at it and I smiled when I heard that. Like, that was just. He's a good word.
He's a cannabis aficionado. That's for sure.
Kidding. All right, so now we got 20 minutes till it gets on. Let's hear your story, little guy.
Ask away.
Someone threatened to sue you?
Oh, yeah. Let me.
What happened today? Oh, my God.
The facts here.
Yo, how many reporters do you have?
A handful.
This little fucking, I was watching. Had some other dude doing, he was a little more rotund, dark hair. I saw him yesterday. He was live yesterday.
Oh, yeah. He prefers to remain unnamed, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay. These guys are a trip.
Hey, not my call. His call. So
they wonder why they're so worried about getting sued. These guys, we don't have names. Well, you did say some fucked up shit today. What'd you call the mayor? What'd you say about him? Something in black.
The mayor Spadafora, he is confirmed to have basically lying about his former military valor. I mean, he
he entered
office spreading the rumors that he was a war veteran, and I guess he had medals and such.
He's not.
Well, I've heard mixed reviews that he was in the war, but he didn't obtain any medals for which he claimed that he did. So, we basically just called him out on it because he's doing unfair campaigning down there.
Wow. On Memorial Day, too.
Yeah, on Memorial Day, yeah.
Hold on a second.
That's shocking.
Hold on. I can't believe I just heard this.
I know.
You're telling me there's a mayor. There's a mayor in New Jersey
Oh, shit.
saying he's got war medals,
They credit him
and he
as,
doesn't have any.
they credit him as a stolen valor.
Yeah.
That's the title they're giving him.
Wow, that's fucked up.
But this is actually stemming back from, I think, 2011, 2012 when this information first came out. But I guess, it's been years, and this guy's run for re-election, so this news kind of needs to be rehashed.
He's running for re-election.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's got he places political signage all over the highways, well within. He's supposed to keep it 16 feet from the edge of the highway. This guy's putting it within 4 feet of the roadway, and it's completely illegal. And people have complained about it. They made complaints to the DPW. The DPW claims, okay, we'll get on it on Tuesday. These are calls that are coming in throughout the Memorial Day weekend. Yet, when one of this mayor's signs was vandalized, someone actually wrote on the sign "Stolen Valor" with a picture of a cock. They spray painted a picture of a cock on this guy's
A what?
Yeah, a cock.
What do you mean a cock?
A cock, like
Like the animal or like
Like
the penis cock?
Yeah, penis. Yeah.
where's this picture?
I put it on the show.
He put it on the show.
Oh my God.
Was it a big cock or a little cock?
It was probably at least 2 feet long. So it's
Oh, so it wasn't like
Wow.
Lefty. It was pretty big. Huh?
Wow. What color was it?
I think it was blue or black. So.
Well, 2-footer. Of course, it was fucking black. It's not like that fucking thing was white.
So like I was saying, the DPW, they really prolong the process. They really
Prolong the. Oh, him and his fucking. What do you call
That's
them?
really funny.
They prolong.
Very funny.
Talking about cock.
You get it? Get it?
I didn't even catch it. You caught me. But yeah, the DPW, they take their sweet time, in following the laws and removing these signs or replacing them. Yet when calls came in about the cock being spray painted on the sign was fixed within an hour.
How did they fix the sign?
Well, apparently the mayor has a carpenter on his
He has a cock removing team.
on his cabinet, whatever you want to call it.
Get some more cock you got to remove this week, guys. Get on it.
Hold on. Let's get the Black Caucus.
Get on it. Get it. Get on it.
The Black Caucus will get the black cock off. Yeah. So they got the black cock off of them, huh?
They got it clean off, but
Got
not before a picture was taken. You better believe we aired that picture.
You got the
'cause
black cock off? That's wow.
A member of his cabinet got the black cock off.
Oh my. Oh
I don't know
my.
if they used rubbing alcohol or
Was it
some
hard?
type of lubricant. It must have been really hard. I mean, that's a tough job. I mean, getting the black cock to
Especially if it
reduce
was like a
some
fucking Sharpie, you know? You like that, I. Oh boy. Okay, enough cock jokes. Jesus Christ. Enough
Oh,
cock jokes.
God. Really?
Dude, I could do it all fucking night, all right?
No, I don't have my sampler.
Mm.
John, we need to hook up my sampler.
Yeah, that's next.
That's next. I had another issue today. My sampler's not working.
Oh, so let me continue with the
Black cock.
with the mayor here. Now post Black Cock. This
This
is
is
after
great.
the Black Cock. So we aired the episode today, basically telling the mayor's history, basically some stuff that may have happened in his childhood that led him to become a pathological liar from inside out. So we did a little story about that.
So,
Like what?
Jesus.
What happened when he was younger?
I don't know. You should
Oh,
play this story. This guy's fucking shit's pretty funny, man.
I might as well just play it.
Let's go. What are you waiting
All right,
on?
But,
talk it up. I'll find it.
Yeah, so we aired the episode and we got a complaint. We got a complaint from Mr. Matt Kepps. Mr. Matt Kepps, who claims to be he's a friend of the mayor. And he says that he actually, first thing he says, he accused us, the media reporting team, of actually doing the spray painting. Mind you, we live hours away from the location, yet he's pretty confident we're the ones responsible. So he made that statement in addition to we're not allowed to use the mayor's photo on our page. Now, mind you,
Says who? He's a fucking mayor. He's a public figure.
he is a public figure. Mind you, the picture I obtained of the mayor wasn't from the municipal page. It was from a YouTube account of someone that created about 4 or 5 years ago that was actually telling the mayor's tale of his faux military lifestyle.
Oh my God.
And I pulled the picture from that story. So if this guy's going to attack anyone, I think he should go back a few years and attack the original poster.
Oh my God.
So he, we advised him,
Wow.
we're in full right of what we're saying here. This is satire. And this guy just kept going on that he's going to take us to court and pursue this in legal ways. And
does he have wheelchair access at his strip mall like the other mayor?
who?
This guy.
Oh, Mr. Matt?
Yeah. Does he have any strip malls? Do we know?
I couldn't tell you.
All right, let's find out. Let's get him some dirt on this guy. He probably has a strip mall with no wheelchair access. Commie Pinko.
He's the mayor of where?
Stafford Township, New Jersey.
Stafford Township.
Let me fact check it out. It may be the neighboring borough, but I'm pretty confident that it's Stafford.
Hold on, now you're scaring me. Is it Stafford or not? Jesus Christ!
When we were there,
you're supposed to be the media, bro.
Well, Stafford Township.
This is like CNN now.
The Stafford Township is comprised.
Shit, maybe
of
he did have fucking. Maybe he's got a Purple Heart. You just didn't investigate it properly.
Well, that's what this other Keps guy saying. He's saying he's having Purple Heart, but
he's gonna kick your ass.
I think he has no heart, to be honest.
Oh.
How do you find out if someone has a Purple Heart or not?
Wow, this is risky.
Have to.
You better do some investigation.
Oh man,
if this guy's got a Purple Heart.
Oh man.
Probably a magnetic radiography imaging. Have to get one of those of him. That'll tell us.
No, not that kind of Purple Heart. Wow. What if this guy is an actual veteran?
Yeah.
With medals, man.
No, he's been published in the media. It's basically confirmed that this guy is a straight up liar.
Oh man. Yeah, but can you confirm that it's a lie?
We will.
Okay.
I'm scared for you, man. Oh man. For
your
sake, I hope he's.
If this guy is lying about being a fucking medal veteran,
he's gonna get his butt kicked by other vets. Are gonna kick his butt.
Well, sure, that's if he's lying.
It's bad. But if it's the other way.
But hold on, if he's lying about that, think about. You better be careful.
What else he's lying about?
Well, be careful. He might go home and you might see an upside down flag or something.
I see a commie flag.
A pink American flag. Yeah. Is that what commie flags look like?
Pinko commie flag. You don't want that. Wow. Johnny, be careful.
Did you find the fucking thing yet?
Yeah. You want to hear it?
Let's go play it, goddammit.
You ready to hear it? Jesus. Are you ready? You ready?
Let's go.
You ready? Come on, dude.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to a special report of My Minute Minute. There we go. Tonight we're reporting in Stafford Township, home of Mayor John Spatafora, who is best known for falsifying his credentials to win the Republican primary election in 2015. Let's go live to Ren Logan, who is standing just outside one of Mayor Spatafora's strategically placed illegal signage with the deeds. Good evening, Ren. What's good?
No time for banner today, John. The embattled mayor has previously been exposed as being a fake, a fraud, and most of all, a fucking phony.
Sounds like the signature characteristics of a political frontman.
Right you are, John. Mayor Spatafoni is well known amongst his peers as the World Championship Gamer of the Year on Call of Duty Blackhawks, where he could often be seen camping in the bushes sniping unsuspected minors. When Mayor Spatafoni was a young lad, his mother and Faja bought John a barrel of monkeys and a series of G.I. Joe army men.
So this gave Mr. Spatafora the mentality that he was once in the war?
Yes, John. Mayor Phony Baloney was traumatized when a G.I. Joe doll was stolen from his bedside by the neighborhood Peeping Tom. This set the mayor into a series of ongoing childhood behavioral issues, including, but not limited to, lying to his parents on a regular basis, pissing the bed, and eating his own feces.
Now, I imagine.
Wait, what? Whoa. Stop it right there.
Eating his own feces.
Wait, what?
Eating his own
feces.
Did he
say, wait, what? Did you say? Wait, you got.
Oh, my God.
What? No.
This
limited to lying to his parents on a regular basis, pissing the bed, and eating his own feces.
Oh, my
now, I imagine this must
stop the show. Who wrote that line? Whose line was that?
Our unknown, undisclosed.
Hold on, he said his fucking name was Ren.
No, the third guy wrote
No,
that.
there was a script supervisor on staff that day, which
Wow, you guys go by scripts?
Somebody green lighted that.
Wow. Wow.
Brown lighted that one. Brilliant.
Wow, that is
Brilliant work, John.
Thank
We're
you.
not done yet, but this is great. I love this.
I'm glad to
You
hear.
had me at feces.
had detrimental effects on the young tot.
Indeed, John's childhood dream was to become a political cartoonist, and during his college years, he became known for drawing crude dick pics on political signs as seen here. Mayor Spotafoni is currently on the ballot for re-election and has been recently seen decorating his illegally placed political sign.
Mayor Spotafoni? Is that what he called them? He called them
Mayor Spotafoni
Spotafoni.
is currently on the ballot for
There's a list here of stuff here. No noteworthy traits. A fictional war hero abandoned his faux baton during the Battle of Cock Hill. What?
I think that was Black Cock Hill.
Abandoned his faux baton during the Battle of Cock Hill. Was there a Battle of Cock Hill?
No, it's Black Cock Hill.
Oh, Black Cock Hill.
Yeah.
Black Cock, yeah.
That's a typo, I think.
You get that right. And also it says pathological liar from the womb. Is that artificial or natural? I guess that's natural. That's shocking, John. This is shocking news here.
The audience has to be informed.
re-election and has been recently seen decorating his illegally placed political signage along the highway despite being against the law.
And thank you so much, Ren, for your in-depth report.
Not a problem, John. I've been Ren Logan reporting live outside this illegally dumped place shitty sign. Back to you in Sanford.
That's about all the dirt we could rake together for you this evening. Be sure to tune in next week for more news. As always, with John Edmonds, good night. After being attended to by the secretary, I was told that all the persons able to speak on the matter were unable to be found in meetings or deceased.
See, that's what you better watch out for, that deceased part.
Yeah, be careful.
If this guy, if he could lie about that shit, this guy's got no fucking shame in his game.
You don't give a fuck. You're pretending you're a vet, you don't give a fuck.
Not just a vet. A war vet, all decorated. That's
Well, yeah, whatever he's pretending, if he is pretending, we don't know.
He probably got his medals from the Salvation Army store. Who knows?
oh boy. Just double check that. Just double check it.
Triple
Just
check
double-
that.
Oh, yeah. We got our unnamed source has confirmed that.
He has confirmed it.
And he actually is willing to give up his name. Wish to give his name on the show?
Wow. He may have to.
No. Let
Not
the
now.
lawyers figure that shit
Not
out.
now. Someday. Wow. That's amazing. Should we call this this pot dealer real quick? I really want to call him.
Gotta do it real quick.
It won't take long. I doubt he'll be a long call.
People,
Checking up on rates and market value?
well, no. This is why you do not send money to anyone that you do not know in order to get marijuana, in order to get cannabis, in order to get medicine. Because I don't know, there's a lot of people out there that actually believe, like, hey, all I got to do is, call this person up that I met online, and he says he'll send me medicine if I send them money. So, you guys got to be careful. Don't be thinking that's possible. Unless it's CK Industries, that's the Cannabis Kings Industries. Nah, there's no delivery system yet through the mail. Legally, at least. Did you call that number? That was quick.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Do we got a name to this asshole?
No. I'm going to call him as Jeff Sessions. yeah. How y'all doing? This is your old pal, Jeff Sessions. Marijuana's bad for you. I'm about to tell this man. Hello? Yellow? Can you hear me? Hello? I don't hear nothing. I don't hear a doggone thing.
Did you call the fucking number?
It might be a fake number.
No, don't say that. It's a fake number.
Am I leaving a message?
I don't know. Did it ring?
Somebody listening?
You called me. What are you wearing?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? What are you wearing? Nah, call it again. Hang up. Call it again.
Nothing there. Should hear it ring.
Should, right?
Oh.
There's a ring.
There we go.
Okay. Sumalama ding dong. Oh, yeah. Maybe we should play it like I want to buy some weed.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Google Voice.
How y'all doing now? This is your old pal Jeff Sessions. Want to talk to you about some weed, boy. Marijuana's bad for you, and I want to thank you, son. I want to thank you for ripping off an epileptic patient. Hopefully, she didn't get nothing, and she's suffering more because of you. And I appreciate you making them hippies suffer. Yeah. Get them all. Get them all, I tell you. Get them all. Yeah. Rip them all off. Thank you. Thank you very much, son. Rip off them hippies. Get them all. Bastards.
But what if she dies?
Damn hippies. We need more. We need less hippies in this world. Don't you understand me, son?
No, I don't.
You making fun of me? Well, I just called you to thank you, son. Thank you very much. I appreciate you hurting them patients. I want you to rip off as many people as you can. Get the sickest, most fucked up people and rip them off. Get them cancer patients. Get them epilepsy patients. Get the AIDS. Get them Crohn's patients. Get ALS. Get them all.
Don't forget about anxiety.
Get them all. Fuck anxiety.
Chronic back pain.
Get them all. I want you to rip them all off. Thank you.
IBD, IBS. IB something.
IBS.
It's IBD. I don't know.
Guy has IBS.
So it is IBD. Okay.
So if you want to call me back, my number is 908-616-0682. I'll be here for another couple of hours. And call me back. 908-616-0682. Thank you. That's about all I got to say. Except that I really love you. I love you so much. Make them hippies suffer. I hate hippies. I hate them.
I'm just wondering what this guy does with the money. All the people sending him money and he ain't sending, no medicine. How about it? Does he at least send like a thank you, you've been fucked letter? Does he at least send them out?
That would be nice. A fuck you letter saying, ha, we got your money.
And you ain't got no weed. Fuck you.
You're going to have a seizure. You're going to have a seizure. You're going to have a seizure.
Oh, yeah. I like that song. Jeffrey. You're going to have it. Come on, let's sing it.
You're going to have a seizure. You're going to have a seizure. You're going to have a seizure. Yeehaw!
Goodbye.
Perfect.
That was perfect timing.
Oh my
God.
Jesus.
You were timing that, weren't you? You were planning that out.
Wow, it just happens that way sometimes.
Beautiful.
That was a good one.
And that Google Voice actually does text or speech to text, so he's actually going to be able to read that whole thing before he even hears it.
Even the lyrics at the end?
Oh, most likely.
Oh my God.
You're going to have a seizure.
You're going to have it.
That's
Wow. Wow.
He's in for a real treat.
Well, thank you for, thanks for nothing, actually. Ripping off people, ripping off sick people. Sarah, my friend who's out in the Midwest in Kansas, they don't have cannabis out there, and she has drop seizures. She's afraid to take a fucking shower because she can fall and die in the fucking shower.
Hold on. Can you imagine that? Could you imagine how a person can't even get out of their house?
Yeah.
Okay. She is so, what's the word? Like, she's like confined to her house.
Yeah.
She could have a fall down seizure whenever. She can't leave house. She doesn't want to drive. And yet she's so, what is it? What do you call that? That she's willing to send money to someone she's never, ever met before.
Man.
Just to get medicine. So, she doesn't have these seizures.
Desperation.
That's it. Desperation.
That's sad.
That she's so desperate, and she's not the only one. Jesus Christmas.
Everywhere.
I've even done it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh shit, I can get some of this from fucking California. Hey, yeah, hey dude, what's up? Yeah, sure. Just send a couple of $100. Just put it in my bank account. Oh yeah, not a problem. You know, next thing you know, fucking, 2 years later, I'm still waiting. But I'm not desperate. I just do it because I got money to fucking piss away. These people, they don't have money. They don't have fucking shit. They don't have a way to get their medicine. That's not right. And then you have dickheads that just got no problem taking their fucking money. And boom.
Besides his phone number, do you have a name for this individual?
No.
A picture?
Nope.
Rough location where he lives?
Nope.
Damn.
Nothing.
Just a phone number. It's probably a burner phone. And I know you're probably saying like, well, what fucking moron sends their money away to someone they don't know? Someone who's in desperation of getting medicine. I know a lady. She gets her medicine. She gets pills and shit. Actually gets it delivered to her house. And she actually has people they know. Somehow they found out. They wait for the fucking package, and boom, they snack the package, and now this lady has no fucking meds. And here she is calling up one of them assholes on Facebook. Oh, call! I have 1,000 strains of weed. Just call up. Out of desperation, she calls up, sends money. Still waiting. Still waiting. The whole point, people, it's not legal yet. Until it is legal, you can't do anything through the mail. I mean, don't get me wrong. Unless you have a good friend that you fucking know that lives in one of these legal states, that's totally different. Like, hey, if my boy Lefty happened to go to Colorado, I'd be like, yo, Lefty, man, what's up, man? How much does a pound cost in that dispensary that you're right next to? And Lefty says, oh, 2,000. And I say, hey, if I send you 2,000, Lefty, you got it. I'll send it right to you. See, that's different. But if you don't know who the fucking person is, how could you send them money? Don't be dumb. Don't be ignorant no matter how desperate you are. Please don't do that. I'm killing time. Let's go, weed man. 8 o'clock.
Wayne,
That's sexy.
without getting into actual specific numbers, how large an amount was this person due, roughly?
I think it was just a zip, right? 300. Yeah, Wayne. It was about $300. Thanks, Leftina. You're welcome, Wayne.
There you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, I don't care if it's $50. Like, I get people asking me, okay, like, hey, Cannabis King, could you please send me, like $50 worth of weed? I'll send you $50. Hell no. No, fuck no. If I don't know you, I ain't gonna do it. It should work the other way. If you don't know me, don't do it. And by the way, I would just send it free. I mean, if you asked and you needed it, that's the kind of guy I am.
The gentleman.
Well, plus, legally, if you send someone a gift, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's America. Oh, Jose, can you see? I could see. Anyway. Where the fuck is Weed Man? Let's go. You're 5 minutes late, Weed Man. People are dying to hear from you.
What's this used for?
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
You have to be a member of the Black Caucus to put that in your hand.
Black Caucus.
Wow.
Oh.
Yes.
Right, all
And a bishop. Okay. Maybe he's not calling me.
Should I call him?
No.
No?
No, fuck it. No. No, he knows to call us.
Okay.
Okay, you can call him. Why not?
So you got some people you're looking to troll on right now?
No, we're calling it Fortune.
Oh, Ed Fortune. Okay.
Oh yeah, come on.
I wonder where is Mr. Weed Man?
He was supposed to be here, but he's down in Trenton. He's with Emily.
Good for him. Can leave him a message too.
I swear to God, I'm gonna leave him up.
Sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Of course
Please
not.
try your call again.
And
Hurtful.
we can't even leave you a message. you
Hurtful.
bastard.
Hurtful. Oh, that's hurtful.
All right. I
We should
guess
call
we're
the-
just gonna wait for Ed.
I think we should reach out to the lady in his life.
No, I'm not calling Debbie.
Want to reach out to Debbie?
No, that ain't happening. I love Debbie and all, but no.
You got to respect the space.
No. All right. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. Sure.
Oh boy.
If that doesn't make me look like an asshole, okay, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, I love Debbie and all, but no. I go to the source. You know, I don't say, hi, can your boyfriend come out and play? You know, I don't do that. I just go to the boyfriend and say, yo, man, let's go out and chill. Smell me?
I do. Loud and
Otherwise,
clear.
you give the woman too much authority in that relationship. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to kill fucking time. You're killing me, Weed Man. Jesus Christ, you know, and that's another thing. You notice how he, you know, after jail, he's a little fucking weirder now. You know, like little, like he's getting like a girl.
Oh my God, here you go.
When you text him, does he text you right back, Ed?
Talking to me?
Yeah, talking to you, Ed.
Ed, why
Yeah.
why are you being hurtful now?
No, because I'm trying to talk like, you know, serious.
I'm very serious as Lefty too.
No, you're not. Like, come on. Okay, Lefty. Whatever, Lefty. Here. Are we actually like
Why are you being a shock
arguing
jock?
about? No, I want an honest answer.
What was the question?
I forget.
I'm in the same boat as him. I forgot
Can
what
I
the
call you
question was.
fucking
too.
Ed or Lefty? I forget. Is that the question?
No, the question before that.
I don't know. What was it? Can you fucking? You're the producer. Roll back
All
and
right,
tell us what the fuck
we'll
we
roll
said.
back.
It's your fault, John.
Jesus.
I forget what I said. What was the question?
Wow, it's really bad.
Something about Ed. Oh yeah, about Ed being weirder since jail.
No, he's not weirder.
I
What,
don't
what kind
know.
of question is that?
I don't, dude.
Dude, he's
does
been
he
through
answer your
hell.
texts?
He's been through hell. He probably has fucking anxiety from being in jail.
Does he answer your
Stress.
texts?
Yes.
How long?
Is that you?
Yeah, you got a great delay. It's very quick.
Cool. Well, just checking. What was the question?
Never mind.
Thank you. Get out of that one. It's a good stoner way to get out of problems.
Yeah, all I know is I text Ed. I get responses, just like, you know, like the girl I just broke up with.
Oh,
I get, hey, what's up? What are we doing tonight? And then, you know, 10 hours later, I don't know. What are you doing? Like, are you fucking kidding me? 10 hours later, I'm about to go to fuck Ed. You know, and I texted him this morning. I gave a little group text. Yo, guys, how about we do a podcast tonight before you go to Atlanta, Ed? Not you, Ed, the other Ed. Weed Man Ed. And I didn't get no fucking answer. And then finally around 4 o'clock, I can't make it. I'll be in Trenton, but I'll definitely call. I don't know, man. I don't think he loves us anymore.
He's falling off.
I'm telling you. And then, you know, he's crying. You know, I did the press conference for Sativa Cross. I put the camera right in his face. He's crying that he's fucking smoking too much. I can't smoke another joint. No, man. I smoke like fucking 50. Are you kidding me?
he's been out of jail a couple days, and you're gonna just pick on him already.
Until he fucking calls us, yeah. Uh-huh.
that he wasn't allowed to have any type of blunt at all. That 15 months he was in jail.
Oh no, he see, it's another thing.
Yeah, he smoked weed in jail.
He smoked weed in
Oh,
jail.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like, you know.
I was not aware of this.
Sinners.
Oh no, when I did the little Sativa Cross press conference shit, right? Yeah, we were in the back of the joint, which I got a picture of him sitting in his fucking chair. And like the fucking the grass is like fucking 3 feet tall, you know. So you like see his chest up, and that's it, you know. But anyway, you know, like he's giving glory stories, you know. Like, you know, someone was like, "Wow, geez, must be 447 days in jail. Wow, and you didn't get to smoke." And he's like, "Nah, I smoked." Look, because in jail, I've been in jail too, and yeah, you can do anything in jail, bro. You know, like trust me, I was smoking when I was in jail too. So he was talking about when he was smoking, and he was talking about, you know, like stuff about COs, you know, and how they were cool with him and all. And then it's just like, you know, he's like, "Yo, are you live? Yo, could you erase that? Delete that, please. I don't want the correction officers to look bad." I mean, that's not weed, man. He's like, "Come on, please, please, delete that. I don't want to put the COs in a bad view." Hey, dude, you smoked 2 fucking joints as soon as you came out the fucking place. On Facebook Live. They didn't even close the fuck door behind you yet. And you want this fucking deleted? For real? I don't know. All I know is he's late. 8:12. What the fuck, bro? I'm upset.
Wayne's upset.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Weedman, he, as you said earlier, he's halfway through this. I'm sure, he's probably trying to think about the future, perhaps.
He's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't fucking talk about it, how are we supposed to know, huh?
I got court tomorrow with his old lawyer, Hayburn.
Oh, hefty bags.
That's tomorrow.
Hefty bag of garbage. We actually saw a hefty bags over the weekend.
Where?
Well, we went to reshoot a segment on Ren, or no, what's it? Where he has his business address. You punch in on Google Maps, Edward Hayburn, offices of Edward Hayburn. It takes you to a residential house.
Yeah.
So we were, filming the segment there, and you got hefty bags. He's doing like lawn work outside. He's pushing dirt. He's chopping wood.
He's got a home office. That's normal. It's normal.
And I don't think he even saw us
chopping wood.
He had like one of those chainsaws. He's just sawing away wood in there.
Wow. Was he wearing a mask?
No, he was just wearing a bright orange shirt. That's it.
Bright orange.
He wasn't wearing pants?
He may have had a short tucked under there. I don't know. I wasn't really looking in that region.
Was it yanked up in the front like it's like a camel toe for guys, like a man camel?
This orange shirt was long, so there's any type of camel toe, back, heel. We're not seeing any of that.
You didn't see anything?
No. He did look pretty goofy there.
Really?
He looks goofy all the time. He looked goofy when he fucking went to hit you.
That hurt me.
Where did he hit you?
My arm that has stenosis in it. You saw the video, didn't you?
No, I couldn't find it.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Please do.
It's shocking. It's unlisted, actually. I have it unlisted.
Okay.
For now.
So I guess we'll hold off on airing that until later.
We could air it. I'm trying to use it in court, and he's Hayburn saying that we can't use it in court.
Well, you had permission to film in there.
Yes, it did. Who's this?
I don't know.
So it sounds like Hayburn's just trying sneaky tactics just to get out of it.
Yeah, the video is a basic Oprah request video from Judge Massey's court. He's claiming it's blank. You can't look at it.
Oh, yeah, right. I recall you mentioning that now, yeah.
First time he's ever had an Oprah request for a video? I guess.
He's an attorney. He's been doing it for years. They have to subpoena evidence all the time and review that type of footage. He should know better. And the software on those CDs literally comes bundled on the CD to play the video, so there's just no excuse. Or if he was smart enough, like he was clever to flip sides on Ed, this attorney could dive into the software on the CD, extract the raw video, and watch it like that. Yeah. He's just a bag of garbage.
Oh, caller, you were on the air. No, you suck. Who texted you? Was it Weed Man?
Oh, interesting. Michael.
Michael. What did he say?
Nope.
Static?
No. If we have static, I'm walking out of here, and you guys can stay here tonight. I'm leaving. I'm just gonna walk somewhere.
Message the old Weed Man. Let's see where he is.
Yeah, let's see.
I've messaged him. I'm a little.
I had nothing planned, so I'm not really ready for anything right now, other than what we're doing. But
This show is supposed to be all about Weed Man.
Well, no, we got more stuff to talk about.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What about Tuckerton?
Fuckerton.
I'm getting trolled hard in Tuckerton.
Well, you got to stop with Fuckerton, bro.
They're very upset.
Well, you know,
they're very upset that they have a
who's upset
volunteer firehouse that has no wheelchair access. And I met a woman with one leg, and she couldn't get in there. She told me. She says, "I tried to get in there once, and they had to carry me in."
That reminds me of a joke.
So we got the Tuckerton toss, where you toss people out of the door during a fire. Toss them out. Tuckerton toss. They don't like that.
Yo, you ever want good directions?
Mm-hmm.
You ask a one-legged woman.
Why?
They'll tell you how to get right fucking there, wherever you got to go.
Why?
Because they got one leg. I mean, they're not going to fuck around, you know.
What?
What? Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I fucked up the timing, but yeah.
The timing? That wasn't even funny. That's hurtful.
I don't know. Both you guys were left for it.
I was laughing at the awkwardness.
Yeah, you're very awkward. It's funny that you're awkward about it.
You never. Sorry, I tried to steal a Dave Attell joke. Sorry.
That was pretty bad. Shocking.
He does it much better. His version's much better. Sorry. Anyway, see, this is what happens. All fucking day. All I was planning was questions for Weed Man. Yeah. He's not even calling us. He's not texting us.
He's online, but he's not texting.
It's not like I'm gonna get mad at him because I know he's with his family.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's.
You know, so it's not like he's like dissing us for, you know, he's dissing us for his fucking daughter, motherfucker. No, serious. I'm just kidding. I love his daughter. I love all of his family.
He's got a big family, right?
What are you trying to say?
No, he's a good, nice family man.
Yeah, he's got. Mm-hmm.
If this episode's about Ed, we might as well talk about Ed.
Oh, you want to talk about Ed, huh? You know how many times Ed was married?
No.
I do. I forget because I'm too high, but I read the book. I read the 420 political prisoner book. I read it, and it's in there. You want to hear? Let me tell you how fucking ingenious Weed Man is. He's so fucking ingenious. He's got a book out.
What's it called?
420, Edward Fortune, 420 political prisoner.
It's a great book name.
In the book, on page 420, there's a fucking joint. It comes with the fucking book.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Beat that. You know, like, so, you know, get the fucking book just for the joint alone. Hey, is that a phone call?
You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
Caller, you are on the air.
Yo.
Hello.
Hey. Yo.
Hello?
Yeah, man. Are you on speakerphone?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? Can you take us off speaker?
What'd you say?
Can you take us off speakerphone?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fucking stoners, man. fucking
There we go.
stoners.
Hey,
Weed Man, what's up, buddy?
NJ Weed Man, how are you tonight?
Free at last.
Sound like the Reverend Martin Luther King.
Dude, I'm so proud of you. You did such an amazing job against about 40 years worth of law school, including the judge.
Well, the crazy thing is, I really was totally legally getting a totally unfair trial, but what else can I do? No, I made sure I expressed it, but a whole lot of stuff that got done outside of the courthouse is really what did it. Newspaper articles, websites, Facebook, videos, all that is what, you got me on echo?
No.
I'm pretty sure that most of the jury knew something about the case, and they probably, all of them, before they came back with a verdict, they probably Googled it. So
that
I'm
would
pretty
be
sure
illegal.
they were.
That would be illegal.
Well, it's a violation of their pledge. But it's the 21st century. Which person doesn't have a smartphone or not going to look up information that's available in the public?
What the fuck is that beeping?
Yeah, it's the sensor in the car. It doesn't go off, so
oh my
stuck
God.
with it.
Put your seatbelt on there, Ed.
Yeah. Is that your seatbelt, Ed?
No, it's not the seatbelt.
Oh, okay.
Door ajar?
Dude, close the goddamn door.
Close the door.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, something else.
So, Ed, you were in jail a long time.
Hold on, let's talk about before Ed even went to jail.
All right, let's go back.
Okay, because Ed had this cool place called The Joint, the Liberty Bell Part 3. Okay, and then the cops came in and they were busting his balls about selling actually being open after 11 o'clock. And then Ed, Weedman, tried showing him, no, listen, I'm not in a residential area. I'm in a fucking commercial area. I'm allowed to fucking sell wings and sell shit after 11 o'clock. Well, they got all pissed off that Ed called them out.
Yep.
Next thing you know, the cops raided The Joint. Plain and simple.
Let him tell it.
Yeah, it became a harassment campaign. Once I pissed them off, that was it. I couldn't do no right after that. And then there were city officials who were complicit with it. The mayor and all of them, they all knew. Everybody knew what was going on. Hey, can you hold on 1 minute?
Sure. They were complicit, man. Wow. That's shocking. Is there anybody in particular? Well, let's see if he's going to name some names, Wayne. You think he'll name names? Think it's the mayor?
The mayor.
Could be the mayor and a couple of councilmen.
Could be the chief of police.
City employees.
Who had a problem with Ed lighting up a joint in Trenton City Hall, Trenton Town Hall, whatever the fuck you call it. It could be, who knows? Who knows? If you remember, Reed Giscura, Assemblyman Reed Giscura, and a couple of other New Jersey politicians gave Weedman that special plaque, designating that they thought it was a pretty cool idea, and being the Liberty Bell Temple 3 sanctuary, if you will. Ed, he displayed that, framed it, and displayed it proudly. So
yeah, Reed came in and gave me that plaque, that proclamation. There were several other prominent lawyers who stopped in sometimes, and then, like I said, then once it went bad, it went bad. And city officials were down with it. That guy Walker, he was complicit in it. The chief of police, the officers who hired the rat to set me up. I mean, all that was all part of that same campaign. Once I pissed them off, they hired this rat to entrap me in a crime. And I still stand by all that. And that's the same, you know, they have such a bad case. That marijuana case is such a bad case that that's why they created this other case, this witness tampering case. And the witness tampering case, well, we saw how that ended. You know, the two other charges, the marijuana case and the cyberbullying, the police officer case. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun publicly whooping the prosecutor's butt on these, and I'm not in the cage this time.
You want an Onofre this time, right?
Yeah, I'm not. How should I say? I'm not locked up. I'll have a lot more resources at my fingertips. The internet, little things, little gadgets. Maybe I can put PowerPoints up on the board like the prosecutor did. Remember? He was allowed to have a PowerPoint and presentation and everything. I couldn't even have my little board up there to describe reasonable doubt.
That was a nice chart.
Yeah, it was. That thing cost $100 too. They wouldn't even let us use it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
No, that prosecutor's PowerPoint was pretty goofy looking. I mean, the animations were just like something the third grader might do.
They leave Dickie Boyles alone.
Yeah, Dickie Boyles.
He didn't have Stephanie Kuntz to do all the decorating and the fancy
Stephanie
stuff.
Katz tampered with the witness. She's the one who tampered with the witness, not Ed.
Ed and I spoke about this.
Yeah.
We spoke about
Yeah,
this.
exactly. She told the rat that he wouldn't have to testify in the beginning. Like this is what the police they always tell us, those CIs, that they don't have to testify. They just have to give information and point in the right direction. And the case is never going to trial, so don't worry about it. You don't have to testify. But right away, they picked on the wrong one. I want to go to trial. So, you know, that's where the problem came in. And then all of a sudden they were trying to scramble and hide him. I was the one demanding that he fill up.
I got a question.
That's why I went looking for. What's that?
Oprah, how does that work? Because I fully believe in my heart of hearts that she sent an email or made a phone call or something. There's got to be something that can be traceable, that she contacted Zed Lepidus and told him not to show up during the first trial.
Oh, she admitted to it. She said it. I don't know. I posted something out. I posted something out there that I got a copy of the transcripts right away. When she said that, I got a copy of the transcript and I put it on the transcript and the PDF and I put it out there on the internet. I don't know. That was probably buried a couple months ago, but I can repost it and send you a link. If you read the transcript, she admits that she told him not to come. She told him how the subpoena, that if it wasn't served within 5 days, he didn't have to honor it. She told him how to avoid a subpoena. And that's one of the criterias of witness tampering.
Are you listening to this? Because, you know, they kept fucking, from both trials, Lefty, okay? The jury kept saying, you know, could you please explain the charges? And exactly what she did is what the charges were. She spoke with Zed the rat and told him, do not show up.
Well, she said, you don't have to, because the subpoena wasn't done properly. When in fact, she's not even supposed to be a lawyer. She's not supposed to give him legal advice. He didn't go get a lawyer and have a lawyer say, listen, you guys served it. Technically, you guys served it, you know, within 5 days of testimony. But that wasn't my fault. That was the public defender's office fault. And the prosecutor had him on their witness list too. So technically, I still didn't even really think that the 5-day rule should apply, because the prosecutor's case went on before mine, and he was on their witness list, and then they didn't call him. And I knew I should have subpoenaed him, and we did subpoena him, but the public defender's office didn't do it until the last minute.
That's why she wasn't there during the second trial.
And and I made complaints about it. I filed an ethics complaint about it. I sent it to the judicial board about it. I put it on the internet. I don't know. I don't know what happened. All I know is she's not there, and nobody's saying why. I think it had a lot to do with me exposing her witness tampering.
Exactly.
They didn't want to stand for her to be there.
Yeah. And then on top of that, I put the subpoena in early for her.
Yes, that's where she was.
Remember when I tried to call her to the stand?
Yep.
Yeah. So, and the judge had already on the sidebar told me that he wouldn't allow it. But I think he thought him saying that would be the end of it. But when I got up there, I called her anyway, so it'd be on the record. He sat there and threatened and acted like he was getting ready to flip out by saying that he was going to call a mistrial. I knew he wasn't going to call a mistrial, though.
They threatened that a couple of times, actually.
Oh, Boyle said that, right?
Little Dickie Boyles did when he was crying like a little bitch when he was a prosecutor. Your Honor, he looked at the jury and winked, Your Honor. Make him stop. We don't do that. Us lawyers don't do that. What a little bitch. Hey, you know what? I think he should be on suicide watch, to be honest with you. I know he's on vacation, but I really feel for the welfare of Dickie Boyles, because I think he might do something to harm himself. Because he just keeps losing. He keeps looking like a loser.
A lot of years of law school wasted.
I mean, wow.
Ed, do you think it's likely that, given the not guilty verdict, do you think the prosecution will pursue appealing this decision?
No, they can't appeal it. They can't appeal a not guilty verdict. So that's over. That case is over. Now it's the other two, the marijuana case and the other case. Now, I think they'll be stupid to do it. But I look forward to it, though.
What's the next case? Is cyberbullying?
Are we getting the Okay. I'm sorry.
What's next?
Hey, listen, can I call you back in 5 minutes? Can we take a station break?
Sure.
Station break. I'll call you back in 5 minutes.
No problem.
All right.
All right. So think of questions for Ed.
Yeah.
Because I got a few.
This is Raw, where we make the finest in
No, we don't.
cannabis.
No. They're not paying us nothing.
Okay.
Fuck Raw.
Magic butter. Make sure you get your love glove and your magical butter machine at magicalbutter.com.
I want to talk about rat number 1.
Who? Zed?
No, Zev is rat number 2.
You called him Zed.
It's Zed.
Zed.
I don't even
Zev.
fucking.
You said
He's
Zed.
Yeah, he's rat number 2.
Zed?
Rat number 2.
Zed's dead, baby.
There's rat number 1.
Who's rat number 2?
Rat number 1.
Who's rat number 1?
Rat number 1.
I don't know rat number
There's
1.
a rat number 1.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, talk to me,
We don't
baby.
know. I want to talk to Ed about this.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
A couple years ago. I got a call from somebody whose brother works on the
Your
SWAT
buddy.
team.
Your buddy, I remember.
Right.
Dave, fuck him too.
What did he tell us?
I don't know. He hasn't talked to me since.
Well,
I miss him.
told me.
Is he mad at me?
Told me.
Pickles. I love you, Pickles.
Told me. Stop naming names. There. Told me that there's another rat. No, there's an original rat. Someone that got busted on the bridge.
Who got busted on the bridge?
I don't know who got busted on the bridge, but that person who got busted on the bridge is the reason why Zev was brought into this hole. The reason why the police sent Zev in was because of this initial rat.
Okay, I have my theories, but I'm not going to say shit.
So the initial rat was too incompetent to pull off the task, so they used Zev.
The initial rat got busted. Fix your mic there. Turn it towards you.
Oh, sure.
The original,
Yeah,
the
get
original
up
rat
on
got
there.
busted, and he I guess had said that something's going on here. Do this, do that, whatever. And that's what he did. He set Zev in there. The whole reason Zev was triggered to go in there was because of this first rat.
You sure about that?
So the
I
I think Zev, Lev, whatever the fuck his name is. I think the rat was fucking summoned because you know that you heard about we went to town hall. Okay, Ed and a group of his followers, his fans, we all went to Trenton Town Hall, City Hall, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay, and we wanted to decriminalize weed, and he actually, because Ed's smart, he filed the paperwork, filed, fucking whatever, everything that had to be done. Okay, well then we went to the council, and in order for them to even look at the ordinance, they have to vote on should they look at it, should they table it. And after Weedman, Ed, did you talk? I'm sorry, Lefty, did you talk at the Trenton Council?
Yes.
Okay, Ed was there, Lefty was there, Vanessa Maria was there. It was fucking a group of 8 people that spoke as to why decriminalization should be at least talked about. And the council was filled with minorities except one old black woman, one old white woman, which I guess is a minority. So that the council was all minorities. Anyway, so only the white lady was the one that voted to at least hear it. The other 6, no. And then she tried to, maybe that's tabling it. Then she tried to say, okay, can we talk about this at another town council meeting? And no one else. So it got fucking buried. It got killed. The bill, the ordinance, killed right then and there. So that's when Weedman said, nah, fuck this. And he lit up a joint. Right in the council, right in the right in the building, dude, right across from the street. All right, we were there
inside the chambers.
Yes,
he's just token up in the chambers in there.
He was like, he called them all cowards.
Good for him.
He said, "You're all cowards. You're all cowards," and he fucking lit the joint up. And then 2 security guards, were like, "Yo, put that out, put that out." And he's like, "You're all cowards." This is, and he looked over at because Ed Weedman always knows who's in the room and all. He's like, "Yo, you can put that in the papers. That's right. You can put that in the papers tomorrow." Weedman said the Trenton City Council, they're all cowards. And then the chief of police came over. He wasn't dressed. Well, hold on. He was dressed, but he didn't have his uniform on. He had a nice little suit on.
Okay.
And he was like, "Come on, put that out. Put that out. What are you doing here? Put that out or I'll arrest you." So that fucking Ed, we all got up and was like, we left. So it was after that fucking, not even a week later, or maybe 2 weeks later, fucking Zev, Red, whatever the fuck, the rat came in.
That's quick.
Exactly. So I don't think there was a rat before him. And if there is, I think I know who it is. And I don't want to say.
What's the initials? First
There's
initial.
a couple of initials. F. Exactly. Exactly. I could throw shit out there and you'd be like, "Oh, what?"
Wow.
Yeah, F.
Yeah.
And that's right on the money too. How about, I'll give you another P.
Wow, that's shocking.
Oh, now you got it.
Shocking revelation.
Okay, I'll give you another one. I don't have another one.
Can I buy a vowel?
Sorry, you lose. But yeah, I don't think that's the case, though. I don't think.
Then why would they make this phone call with me and make a big deal out of this? Because I don't get calls like that.
Why would your boy Pickles?
Why? Yeah,
make that phone call?
Yeah, just to fucking troll me, just to bust my balls.
Let me help you out.
I got a lot of friends.
Did he give you any names?
He couldn't give me the name.
Exactly. Okay. I love Pickles. I love him to death. Have you ever smoked his fucking weed that he's grown?
Oh, God.
You know his fucking weed is phenomenal, right? Right? So now, if he's smoking his fucking weed all the time, do you understand what I'm saying now?
See where this is going.
Okay? It's all in his fucking head. You know, he saw the movie in his head.
Dude, you should hear the stuff I hear from cops. Stuff I
Cops?
can never tell anybody.
You better tell me if they're on to me or some shit, all right? Jesus.
Dude, I hear stories. I hear.
I almost
crazy
went to
shit.
Chestertown. I was in Chester yesterday. I did a delivery.
Uh-oh. Can we go there for I&E, please?
I want to. I fucking want
You
to.
keep saying that. I'm like, let's go. And then you're like, no, I don't go.
No. Fuck you.
A
I
couple
want to
weeks
go.
ago, I said, let's go. And you didn't want to go.
No, because I don't want to go your way.
What way?
We need someone to drive us.
Uber.
Okay.
I'm so down to do Chester.
Because
with a wheelchair. Oh, fuck. How are we going to do a wheelchair with Uber?
Get Uber Black.
we're gonna have to
Uber
get a
XL.
luxury.
We'll have
luxury.
We'll
Uber.
drive up there somewhere, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck around with Chester. That's the only thing. Chester Township, they don't play, dude. Like I told you, when I went to court, okay, I smelled like fucking weed. I smoked a fucking joint. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I smoked a fucking fat fucking joint on my way to Chester Township Police Court, right? So I get into court. I walk in. I get there. I park. My lawyer's like fucking 3 cars away. We walk in together. Now in Chester Township, in order to get into the courtroom, you walk into the court, or you walk into the building, and then they have the cop. He wands you down before you go into the courtroom. Well, this cop's fucking wanding me down, and he even doesn't even fucking. He's like, "Dude, you're fucking high." And it was the cop that pulled me over. He was like, "Dude, you're fucking high." Just like that, you're fucking and everything, right?
Wow.
So like my lawyer is like, he's not even paying attention, you know. So like I'm like, it's like, yeah, I'm not letting you in the courtroom. He's like, I'm giving you a fucking sobriety test. So he gave me a sobriety test. I passed it because I wasn't drunk. I was fucking high.
Just like Verona.
Exactly, right? You saw that, right?
That was funny.
See, you guys didn't see that shit because the cops didn't let us bring the cameras there.
That was great.
All right, the cop's like, hey, I'm going to give you a sobriety test. This is the brand new one now. And I'm like, dude, yeah, right, okay. So he gave it to me. Another cop gave it to me. And they're like, holy fuck, what's going on here? You know, so like, you know, sobriety tests are good for people that are drunk. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I pass his test. I sit down in the courtroom. And now, because all the cops in the courtroom, they're all like, they got their little walkie-talkie, and they're all looking at me, you know, like I'm like, oh, great. So then another cop comes over. He says, hey, do you mind stepping outside? And my lawyer's like, no, we're next. And he's like, yeah, here's the deal. We're going to give your client a sobriety test. And my lawyer's like, he just gave one. The officer just gave one before he came in to play. We're like, what the fuck is your problem? So he's like, yeah, we're going to give him a sobriety test. And if he fails, because we have Mr. Barini on tape driving into our parking lot, if he fails that sobriety test, we're going to give him a DUI right here. So my lawyer's like, Wayne, I can make him where you don't take the test. I'm like, nah, fuck it. I already passed one of their fucking tests. 2 more cops gave me 3 tests each. I passed them. Right? But what I'm trying to say is that whole point, they're ready to give me a fucking DUI if I fucking failed their test simply because I reeked of marijuana. Unbelievable. So yeah, when we go to Chester, I want to fucking dot my I's and I want to cover or cross my T's. Yeah, dot the I's, cross. Yeah, because you know, right. I'm telling you, bro, especially with the police do not have to know the law. Only we, the citizens, must not be ignorant of the law. The cops, they're allowed. All right. They went to the Supreme Court, you know, and kind of like, you know, like when we went to Verona, it kind of made sense, you know, because like the Verona police officers were saying, you know, like, hey, you know, you got to understand there's like, you know, fucking laws every day. Every day there's these new laws. How are we supposed to know when, you know, we're trying to get caught on fucking last month's laws? And okay, I understand that, but still, you know, it's very nice that they're allowed to be ignorant of the law, because that's how they could throw like a million fucking charges at you. And that's how they could do shit. Like, you know, if you're on the beach having a fucking beer, and, you know, they can come up to you and beat the fuck out of you. You know, God bless them.
I heard she spit on the officers first.
Listen, the dude clocked her in the fucking head 3 times. Even if, and listen, you don't spit on cops, okay? You don't fucking do that.
What did she expect?
You know,
I'm just saying, what did she spit in the cop's face?
I expect to get handcuffed.
Yeah, well,
I don't expect to get punched. I don't.
Well,
I don't. I expect the officers.
That's assault. When you spit on somebody's face, it's assault.
Well,
and she could have AIDS. She could have some shit on her. So I'm not trying to justify what the cop did,
saying,
but
bro, I'm not saying
she spit in his face.
So you arrest her,
right? The cops were out of line.
So she was already on the fucking ground.
That was ridiculous.
You roll the fucking bitch over and you put your fucking handcuffs on her and you say, boom, done. You don't punch her in the fucking head 3 fucking times.
They pulled a UFC move on her. They had like some.
I'm sorry, sweetie's here.
It was a rear naked choke. He was like rear
Did I do
naked.
something wrong? Zip it.
Oh, the F word. The F word. Too much F word.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Can you say that?
No.
Do it on camera.
No, because you don't have a mic over there, you moron.
All right, that's camera and a mic. Yeah, that's next. Yeah. Camera and a mic.
Yeah, I gotta stop. I'm not gonna even argue with Sweetie because she's right.
Every other word out of you is
exactly. I have to learn how to not use that word.
Yeah, because if you're on AM radio someday,
exactly, you're
fired.
How can I be a DJ?
You're
how can I be
fired.
like, this is WABC, WA fucking BC, WABC. All right, I'll try not to swear. But anyway, what was I saying before I started swearing?
About the girl at the beach.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. There's no need for an officer. No, I'm not going to say there's no need. There is a need, okay? Like I saw that one. Well,
sometimes you got to punch people in the head. You just gotta. Sometimes you do.
Taser.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to punch people in the head. There's times where it does happen.
Oh, well, yeah. Don't get me wrong.
I don't want pussies protecting my rights. I want tough cops. I want smart cops.
You know, if there's a guy
who kick some ass, man, you got to kick. Yeah, you fuck up, you're getting your ass kicked. Uh-oh.
I'm just saying that I don't know. Cops, it's not easy. You know, but at the same point in time, let's try using your heads. You know, there was another video. You see the video of the naked black dude shot and killed by police. He's naked and he goes to attack the cops. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, he attacked the cops. You know, so don't get me wrong. Beat the fucking piss out of him. Okay? Like, beat him down. Beat him, kick him, elbow him, kidney shot him, tase him.
What did
Don't kill him.
What did he do? He just charged in with his fucking cock as a battering ram or something?
No, actually, with his other head, with his big head, he charged with he was a football running back. You know, like and like I don't get that. The cop didn't even think about like kicking him or hitting him. You know, he just shot him fucking dead. Shot him dead.
He's got no weapons. He's not going to hide any weapons in his pockets. The cops saw he's got nothing.
They killed him.
What was the reason for his rampage?
You know what, man? I don't know. He's probably all cracked up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You know, American cops, listen. Are we going to get political here? I'm going to get political here. Because Weed Man fucking did it with his little, hey, let's take a knee for Colin Kaepernick. You know what? I really got no respect for Colin Kaepernick, okay? because he never, when you're a quarterback, and you got to remember he was a star quarterback, there's always fucking media. There's always cameras. There's always reporters at your freaking locker. Even during practice. All right? There's no reason why this asshole couldn't just simply say, hey, listen, I'm going to start taking a knee, and this is why I'm going to do it. He didn't do that shit. What he did is he took the fucking knee, and he tried explaining some crap ass fucking, you're like, well, the reason I did it was, because black people are suppressed, and then he, well, no, the reason that I did it is because the police brutality. Well, and then he kept changing the fucking thing. And then all of a sudden, Black Lives Matters, they start getting in there and like, no, this is all about racism. This is all about, no, I thought it was all about fucking cops killing fucking people. I gotta stop with the fucking word. People are getting killed, all right, over simple stuff. And it was happening a lot when Colin Kaepernick did that. People were getting pulled over for a broken taillight. Oh, broken taillight. All of a sudden, the dude's dead. People are getting pulled over for not wearing a fucking seatbelt. And then all of a sudden, the dude's like, well, officer, with his fucking hands in the air, officer, just letting you know I have a gun. The officer's like, okay, can you get it? He goes to reach for his gun and shot him. It's on camera. The cop shoots and kills him with the fucking little kid. Stop with the fuck word. With this little son in the back. That's got to change. That's wrong. That's very, very wrong.
You want to know why?
Go ahead.
The original Star Spangled Banner was racist because it has
I don't care about that. I don't care.
This is why
I don't care.
The kneeling
I
started.
don't care. No, it's not why.
It's not why.
He said this like 6 months after he did this shit.
Racist.
Okay? Stop that shit.
On the shore dimly
Stop
seen through the mists of the deep, where the foe's haughty host in dread silence reposes. What is that which the breeze over the towering steep, as the fittively blows, half conceals, half discloses?
What the hell are you reading?
I thought you were gonna read this.
Now it catches the gleam of the morning's first beam, in full glory reflected now, shines in the stream. 'Tis the Star-Spangled Banner, oh long may it wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
CK.
And where is that band who so vaultingly swore?
Could you cut that guy's mic off?
That the havoc of
Yo,
war,
producer, take his mic off.
and the battle's confusion,
What the hell are you talking about?
a home and a country should leave us no more. Their blood has washed
Ratings are sinking
out
already.
their foul footsteps pollution.
Yo. Thomas Jefferson, shut up.
No refuge
Thomas
could
Jefferson,
save
shut
the
up.
hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave. And the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph doth wave
What the fuck are you singing?
o'er the
For
land
real.
of the free and the home of the brave.
Is that the original Star Spanner or
The
some
ending
shit?
sounded like it.
Oh,
but the rest
thus
is
the
great. I have
ending.
no
Hold
idea
on.
what
May it
The ending was 5 minutes ago.
ever when freemen shall stand between their loved home
he's saying it.
and the war's dissolution. Blessed with victory and peace, may the heavens rescued land praise the
This is
power
faker than the fake
that
mayors
hath
and fake
made
valor.
a preserved
Oh,
us
boy.
a nation. When conquer we must, when our cause is a just, and this be our motto, in God is our trust. And the Star-Spangled Banner in triumph shall wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Should have did it with that thing.
Thank God you didn't. We just lost fucking the one viewer that was watching
That's
us.
the original Star-Spangled Banner. It talks about slaves in there.
Bro, we don't sing that shit. Oh, thank God. Ed, you should have called 10 minutes ago.
Ed, the Star Spangled Banner is racist because it's got slavery in it. I'm just telling Wayne. He doesn't believe me.
Okay, nice talking to you.
Ed?
Caller?
Yeah, man, I had to take care of something.
Oh, yeah.
We're out and about. I'm sorry.
Hey, is the Star Spangled Banner racist or not? It is, right?
The Star Spangled Banner?
I just read it. It just says slavery in here.
I didn't even know that was that long. We're not. Where are we singing the short version?
Well,
no, you're talking about the national anthem. You're talking about the third verse is what you're talking about.
See,
it glorifies slavery, but nobody ever hears the third verse. The first stanza is the one you always hear at stadiums and the military. Very few people ever play the whole thing anyway. Never play the whole thing.
Wow.
But I don't know. I just tuned in, I guess. I don't know what it's not even about the national anthem. The argument, if you're talking about what Colin Kaepernick did, it wasn't about the national anthem.
Okay. What was it?
He was making a statement. He was generating publicity to his cause, and his cause was in support of or making aware the racial injustice of the justice system. That's what he was talking about. And these right wingers, you conservative types, Wayne, took it and ran with it and made it into something else that it wasn't even about.
Well, because normally, if you're going to protest something, and especially if you're a quarterback of a national football team, when you have reporters constantly at your locker and constantly at your, you want to say something about a coach, you want to say something about anything, there's reporters up your ass. You know, like if he had a game plan, sure, okay, but like I didn't hear the reason why. I don't know. It technically came out like a week or two after he started kneeling.
No, he had his little plan, and he did his plan, and it worked for a whole year. When his football contract was up, and he went on the free market, he found out he was blacklisted.
Blackballed. Big time.
Blackballed, blacklisted. He's got black balls, whatever.
Yeah, that, like now I'm gonna tell you, because like since we're talking about this, and we're gonna talk about the football and all, I think it's stupid for Roger Goodell to make it mandatory now for players to stand. Like now,
yeah, he made it worse.
Yeah,
he made it worse. Now you're forcing somebody to do it. So now you're gonna have other people who aren't gonna like being forced to do it, so they're not gonna do it.
Well, not only that, it's just a stupid fucking. Why would you do that? Now you're gonna find
part of freedom. Yeah, what part of freedom says you can do that? What part of freedom does that signify?
Yeah, it seems un-American.
For Trump to say it, he's a moron anyway. So we expect Trump to say stuff like that. But for Roger Goodell to be down with that, that's the shocking part to me. That he's dumb enough to follow that line of thinking. I think he made a mistake. I think he made a mistake. At least with a certain segment of the population, he made a mistake.
I told you this shit was going to happen. I told you the fucking Eagles were going to win, and then football would just go away. Like,
that's it. No more football.
I'm telling you,
Eagles won. That's it. Shut it down. Shut it down.
If you took note, this year the NFL least watched out of all the years. That's saying something, bro. So anyway, let's talk about
you. Let the Trumpsters go watch hockey. Let them blacklist it. It doesn't matter. It's not like they're going to go broke. So what? Instead of making $3.2 billion, they're making $2.9 trillion. Like, okay. Numbers are down slightly.
Yo.
It's not like it's a financial disaster or anything like that. So what?
You were in Burlington County.
Let them boycott whatever they want to boycott. And I don't think the NFL will fold. It's not like it's a bus company and all the black people don't want to sit in the bus in the back.
Yeah, people.
And they needed those people. And when those people stopped coming, the bus company fell apart. That's a whole different story. The NFL, that's not going to happen with the NFL. If all the Trumpsters just stop watching football.
Not
so
me.
what?
Not this Trumpster. I'm still going to be watching my Eagles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not even going to happen. Most Trumpsters are going to watch TV anyway. Maybe they won't watch the first quarter. I don't know. But they're going to watch the game, and they're going to be into it.
So let me ask you a question there.
Yep.
What was it like watching the Eagles win the Super Bowl in jail?
Oh, man. That is one of my pet peeves that I was pissed at, that I missed, that I was waiting my whole life. That's what I was yelling in there. I was waiting my whole life for this, and it happens, and I'm in a cage. Like, I couldn't believe, but I was a fan. I've always been a fan, but right in the beginning of the season, game 2, game 3, I started talking Super Bowl. When they almost beat Kansas City, and then they went on like that streak, I knew they're going to the Super Bowl. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I won commissary because I bet every game. I bet every game except for the Dallas game.
Imagine the weed you would have won if you weren't in jail.
Oh, man.
You should sue for that shit when you're doing your lawsuit.
Wow.
I won 2 fucking pounds of weed. And, I ain't the weed man. I know the fucking weed man would have been betting every fucker,
Yep. I bet all the way through. The only game I didn't bet was Dallas because I knew they had no reason to play hard against them. They had no reason to play. And I don't know. I knew Dallas was going to squeak a scrub game win in.
All right, Ed. So let's talk business.
Business.
You got 2 not guilties under your belt. You got another trial. Officer Herb Flowers. Officer Flowers. We should say his name. When you say his name, we should say it like Officer Flowers. You have that case on the cyberbullying.
Yeah. Tender butt. I call him Tender butt.
Oh.
Officer Tender butt.
Yeah, he's a little tender there. He kind of got all butthurt over me calling him a name on the street, and he had to sign a complaint. I read his complaint, and I read what his partner said, and oh man, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna get him on the stand and let him read it. He felt his family and all these people were laughing at him, and it made doing his job difficult. It was annoying. Like this is what he wrote as he cried to Captain Gonzalez again. Captain Gonzalez's name is on that too. He's the one that signed it.
Good. Whoa, hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Now, Lefty claims, okay, because you're talking about Captain or Chief Gonzalez. Lefty claims that he thinks there's a rat previously before Zed.
Rat number 1.
He thinks what?
There's a rat number 1. Zev is rat number 2. There's actually a rat number 1. Can we talk about that or no?
Well, I don't really know about. There's two other incidents. There was a black woman who came in, was in there one day, and someone came up to me and told me that she's a cop, and I kicked her out. She wasn't there long. I don't know. Can't remember her if she was Detective Ward or not. But I remember that, and I kicked her out. She didn't deny being a cop. And then there was a guy who came here pretending to be a cameraman one day and hung around with us all day long. And then he left, and we never heard from him. And when I Googled his name, he is from Hewing, and apparently he was a police officer.
Shit. Wow.
But again, I didn't do nothing. I smoked a lot of weed on camera, like I always do. That's all I did. We talked about things, but I wasn't selling any weed, so there was no weed to sell. And they didn't bring any of that up in their discovery because nothing happened. Actually, I was kind of wondering if he like who he really was or what I was putting on film. I was conscious of what I was putting on film. He didn't get anything. So, but I don't know. But it doesn't show up in any paperwork.
Yeah.
But I don't know about anything else.
I'm telling you, I think what got Trenton against Weedman was when I said this earlier when you weren't here, Weedman. When you went into the Trenton Council and lit up that joint. When you did that,
wait a minute. Did you ever? Wait a minute. I know you were there, but did you ever go back and watch that video?
I watched it a couple of times.
All right. Did I light that joint up?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was handed to you.
That's right. You didn't light that joint.
It was a fucking white boy, either white or Spanish dude. Dude that never fucking played with us, or I don't mean played with us. I mean he never like really hung with us. All of a sudden he was there in the fucking thing, sitting next to Weed Man.
Who?
I don't know. Who was he?
His name is Joey, but he's not a cop.
Oh, Joey.
But I'm just saying what happened was I was the only one charged, though. I was the only one selected for prosecution. I've called it selective prosecution, and that has been my argument in municipal court. I have trial for that on June 20th. You know, so that's going.
What do you mean?
That's going to be interesting.
What do you mean? What a trial for what?
Because I tried motions to get it dismissed. I've argued it was selective prosecution, and I said that hey, there's 3 people that sat there and smoked that joint. I'm not telling the cops to run out there and bust them and charge them too. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like we all 3 did the same exact thing, and how come you're only charging me? It's called selective prosecution.
Whoa.
No mens rea.
Well, when did you get fucking charged for that?
A couple months after it happened. That's been going on. It's part of the 23 tickets at the Trenton Police Department. I've been going back and forth with those too.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you got busted for that. Because I got 13. Yeah, I got 13 tickets thrown out a couple months ago, February 6th. 13 tickets got thrown out. I went to court for 9 more plus that one at the City Hall. Actually, they charged me 2 times for that. I have 2 tickets for that, and so I'm going back for those 2 on June 20th. June 20th. How the fuck can they charge you for that? I thought like they only had like 30 days, and if they gave you
because they're the police.
I'm telling you that what the fuck's his name? The chief, the Spanish
Parry.
chief,
Detective Parry, Director Parry.
That was the guy who was there in at the town council.
Yep, he was there. He's the one that stood up and was like, "All right, guys, you made your point. You made your point."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that you got charged with that.
Yeah.
I know they charged you like fucking. You got tickets like every other fucking day. You know they were in the
23
mail.
of them, 24 of them altogether, and like I said, 13 of them I got thrown out a couple months ago. I had a hearing on it on April 16th. The judge didn't throw out the other 11, and now I have trial for those other 11 on June 20th. I'm actually pretty confident, man. I don't care. Let's go for it. I'm not even. It's all part of a pattern.
But what's
I'm sure some lawyers will.
What's your next court date?
That's it.
That's the okay. All right.
Yep.
So now,
yep.
Tell everybody where you're going tomorrow.
Well, I was supposed to go tomorrow. Now I'm going Wednesday.
Okay.
But I'm going to Atlanta, and I'm meeting with my civil defense lawyer, my civil rights lawyer, because I already had a case against the Trenton Police Department, and now we're adding this last 16 months of this prosecution to it too, and everything that happened to me during this 16 months.
Wait a minute. Stop the show. Stop the show. So you're going to be home tomorrow?
I actually am. I didn't find out until a couple hours ago.
Can you come to my Hayburn court date tomorrow?
In Trenton at what time?
1 o'clock. More like 2.
I think I could be sitting in the crowd, kind of making faces at him like he did me.
That would make my day.
I wouldn't say anything to him.
They don't have to.
I just make faces at him.
That's it.
I just make faces at him like he did me. He sat in my courtroom making faces.
Yeah, that's messed up.
He's sitting there looking like a big potato head.
He did.
Yo,
He did.
You look like Mr. Potato Head. And you know how on Mr. Potato Head you can like take the eyes and the eyebrows and the face and you kind of change it and make it look different each time you look at it. Well, that's what it was. I'd be looking, I look out, I see him, he'd make me one face, and I'm doing something, and then I look back again, and his eyebrows would be all turned up and
turn up.
Wow. Oh man.
That's what I remember thinking. Like, well, what's this guy just seeing me looking like Mr. Potato Head for? And whatever. Yeah, he was
a bully.
You know,
he's a bully.
Haber is actually probably. I mean, I just did 16 months, but he probably regrets things a lot too. I mean, it really was his plan, and he knows it was his plan, and I can prove it was his plan. And the things that he said he didn't know nothing about, I can prove he knew about it all. We were gloating. We were talking back and forth about it. And I don't know. I guess his memory is not as good as mine is because I can clearly, I know I have my proofs. And I don't know if he just thought he can say certain things because I was in jail and no one's going to believe me or something like that. I don't know. But you guys know how I am. I don't forget details, certain details, and I can prove it. You know, I can prove it by emails. I can prove it by text messages. I can prove it by camera. There's a couple times he did things on camera, and we were joking about things. So I don't know. I guess he thought I wouldn't have those films. I know there's a film out there. I'm sure he doesn't want anybody to see. I got a film of him drunk and him smoking a joint.
I was going to say.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a video of him with a joint, smoking a joint.
Yeah. And talking about how it was his first time high, and that's what he said. And then his partner's in it, and his partner says, "No, it's not." And then they start laughing about it. And then he starts propositioning this black girl, and he's actually telling the black girl that he wants that she needs a white sugar daddy.
Hey, who doesn't?
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, hey, listen, hold it. I stepped outside for a second. Let me come back. Let me put you on hold for a minute. 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I have to say goodbye.
Okay.
See.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude.
No!
Sorry.
I'm refusing now. You missed
I
the whole
know.
story.
All right, we'll give him a minute. We'll give him a minute to say goodbye.
Never say goodbye. Trying. There you go. Whatever.
Do it.
No, that's all I know. Give me more
Do
words.
the bullhorn.
Now it's gonna be hard. I gotta fucking. Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. I don't know the rest of the words. This is Big Dick Reverend Bishop Black, motherfucker. Don't make me play with that. I do bad
But you
things.
say it to all the boys.
It's big and white. I like it. But anyway.
Don't report me to death sessions.
All right. I think he's saying goodbye.
Never
Say goodbye.
Oh boy.
How are you doing?
Yeah, that's the ticket.
I can't. I have to listen to see when he's ready. You there?
Hey, keep back. Get in.
Nope.
Get in there.
He's getting the dog in the van now, I think. It's riveting radio.
You wanted it?
So
You
y'all
got
heard
it.
all that. Yeah, the dog jumped out of the van.
Who let the dog out? Who let the dogs out? All right, sorry.
Where's your little your digital pad?
Be careful when you ask that.
Your soundboard.
Where's your little
My little what?
Your digital music pad.
I need help with that. I tried to hook that up to I have a splitter for my USB, and normally it works, and it's not working. And I don't know why.
For real? We're talking about nothing right now?
Well,
we're talking geek
I need
talk.
help. I need
talk
help.
Geek talk on your own fucking time, okay? We got Weed Man here. Yeah. Hey, how's the L capacitor working? Shut the fuck up, you geeks. I'm sorry, but no one cares about that.
I care about it. It's important to the show's effectiveness to have samples that go, I'm Big Dick Black. I could come 10 times a day. I need that.
Yo, what do you think of Peter Thorne or Thorne Peters?
Oh my God, Ed, tell us about Thorne Peters. What do you think? He's muted. He got smart. He muted us.
Are you serious?
He muted himself.
Yes, son of a gun.
He's smart. See?
He's still on the call?
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah.
Good.
Thorne Peters is in jail for how many months? 18 months?
I don't know. 3 years?
It's a while.
I thought it was 3 years at least. All I know is lovely Lady L. I want to stop by while he's in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, Chuck, listen to this.
Chuck
Kwiatkowski says, I'm not sharing it, but stroking it instead. Wayne just turns me on with his mafia muffins for me to squeeze.
I've never let Chuck squeeze my muffins.
That's not what is implied here.
He's lying.
You got your mafia muffins?
I don't know about my mafia muffins. He hasn't touched my muffins, my mafia muffins, my fucking pajama muffins, or whatever kind of muffins you want to talk about, all right? My tidy whitey muffins, he didn't touch nothing.
Your mafia muff.
No.
That's what it is.
No.
Because you have a vagina.
I don't have a vagina. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
And no, I never let him put a cricket up my ass either.
That's not what I heard.
He tried. He's tried. But no, my pants have never come off.
That's not what I heard.
No, Chuck smokes a lot.
So do you.
Yes. Unless I was all ficoed out. No, I don't think. I only blacked out once on Fico. I was watching Deadpool 2. Did he hang up? This son of a bitch.
You're calling a legend there.
He hung up on us.
I'll tell you. This is why I wanted his ass in the fucking studio.
Yeah, there's no escape from us here.
Jesus Christ.
Hurtful.
Hey, he's falling apart today. He's a busy man.
Vagina muffins? Wait, what? What? Did he say vajama pajama muffins? Not vajama. Vajama muffins?
Vagina muffins. You want my vagina muffins?
Linda, how long is Thorne Peters in jail for? Is it
Oh, Linda's watching us?
3 years or how many months is
The
it?
lovely Lady L.
I am the law.
Yes. Yes.
There's my big Jew.
Oh,
I don't have my sampler. I need my sampler.
Lady L, what's up, baby?
Hi, Lady L.
What's up?
How many?
I love you.
How many months does he have? How many months does Wayne have to
really?
woo you and court you?
Listen, I'll be going to Chalice in July. I like to do a nice little layover.
Woo!
Where is that Missouri or somewhere? Some hick
They're in Tennessee.
Tennessee, whatever. I'll do a nice little layover there. And
TVA, baby, TVA.
Maybe we could meet in the airport hotel.
Wow.
Oh, yes, baby.
You're a sick fuck.
I am. You're gonna love it, Lady L. If you love fucking Thorne Peters, you think he's a sick, twisted fuck. Where do you get a load of my big Italian prick? Sorry. Sorry.
There's my big Jew prick.
Poor guy.
I need my sampler. I'm so lost without it.
This is, Thorne Peters.
He's the hey, I love that guy.
What
He's
a
the bomb.
fucking crazy motherfucker.
He is just, oh, man.
Thorne Peters.
Yeah, he's supposed to go to his sentencing, right? So instead, he decides to go to the court to sell fucking weed
out front,
outside of the courthouse. Yeah.
He's so weed.
Yeah, so the cops don't arrest him. They don't arrest him for fucking selling weed. No, they arrest him for not showing up to court.
That was funny. Fucking funny.
Oh. Yeah, this.
The cops just knew him by name.
39 months.
Yeah, he's got like I thought it was like 5 years, but like the way it is, he's got to do at least 3 years of that shit. Fucking Thorne Peters, man.
Where is he incarcerated presently?
Yep.
No, where is he incarcerated?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Sure, something's alright. Mississippi, Memphis. That's it.
He's from Tennessee.
Yeah.
But he was living in New Jersey when he got arrested.
No.
It's all in Tennessee.
Oh.
We just follow him because we like crazy motherfuckers.
And he is a crazy motherfucker. And he's got that beautiful Lady L. Oh my God, she's.
How did he land her?
His big Jew prick.
And that voice, that deep voice, and
that's why she loves me, bro.
And he's really smart.
He's ugly as fuck, but he's got a big Jew prick,
Oh my God.
and he's smart, and he's a weed head, and
my God.
Lady L's in love. That's why she loves me. I'm ugly as fuck. I love fucking weed. I got a big Italian prick, Italian Jew. It's all the same shit, you know. So yeah,
it's Schmeckle.
Well, I don't know about Schmeckle.
Wow.
No, Schmeckle's a little Schmeckle. You know, but that's another thing. You know, like that's like, what do you call that? Like a jumbo shrimp. What do you call that?
Oxymoron.
Yes, big Jew prick. That's a fucking oxymoron. All right.
Wow.
But anyway,
Linda, you have any screenshots you can send us or any dick pics to prove that the big Jew prick?
Is she asking? I'll send her all the pics she wants.
You guys can send dick pics to each other.
Who? Me and Thorne?
You and Linda. She'll send you a picture of Thorne's big Jew prick, and you can send a picture of your big Italian prick.
No, because she'll get rid of Thorne.
Wow.
She'll get rid of him, and I don't want to be Jody.
Wow.
You know who Jody is, right?
Oh my God.
Jody's the guy that's banging your girl while you're in jail.
Oh my God.
All the guys in jail know Jody, all right?
Oh, wow.
You know, and I don't want to be Jody. No, I do not want to be Jody. Maybe one night, maybe just a flight layover. I mean, you know, I don't want to sleep there or anything. I don't even want to go to the house. Hotel work, so just
back seat of the car.
Buck in the back seat of an Uber. Let's go, Lady L.
Back seat of an Uber.
Yes,
the big Uber.
And she'd be down. Yeah, we get the luxury version.
No,
the XL.
Yeah,
I need to just to get my fat ass in there. You know.
Yeah, no sharing that ride.
No, just me and Lady L.
And the Uber driver.
You'll never find.
So you and Lady L and the Uber driver.
We'll make him put the window up so he can't see us. You know, even though it'll probably be on tape somewhere. I don't know.
What if he says the ride's free if you can keep the window down?
That's up to Lady L. I mean, you know.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
I think she's freaky deaky and she'd be all about it. That's why I kind of fucking love her. Oh, come on. You tell me Lady L isn't freaky deaky?
You have a picture of this individual?
Oh, you wouldn't like her. I'm an old man. She's an older woman.
I just from an outside
You younger
observer.
guys, you like, you know, like little 20-year-old flowers and shit, you know. No. I like a woman that's got definition, you know. And not only that, she's a hell of a. You gotta love the cannabis women. Okay. Here, the kingpin, Thorne Peters, in jail. And yet, the lovely Lady L still does his daily show.
Wow.
See, that's respect. That's loyalty. That's
that is
love.
loyalty.
You know? So, you know, if we're going to do whatever we do, we can't do it when they normally do the show. So they normally do the show around 4:20. So I'll do the layover, I don't know, 8 p.m. You know, you see, timing. It's all about timing.
Yeah. Schedule's best.
Lady L. I love you, Lady L. Mm. Sending you hugs and kisses.
Jesus.
Oh, she loves it
sound.
too. She loves it.
Wow.
Don't be jealous, Leftina.
I'm not jealous.
I'm not jealous. See, Leftina. She is jealous. I'm not jealous, Wayne.
I'm not jealous. You're not funny. I'm not Leftina anymore.
Yeah, you are.
I can't eat
You
the
still
sausage.
Fuck you. You ate my regurgitated fucking.
I ate it like a
kibasi.
human, like a normal human.
No, a normal human does not eat
I
a
ate
fucking kibasi that I deep throat.
I cleaned it. I washed it.
I don't care. That normal person doesn't do
I
that,
washed
bro.
it. That's food. You don't waste food.
What are you, Chinese now?
People are starving in the world,
bro.
So.
Stop, bro.
You wash it with dish soap and
no, just water.
He washed it
water.
with dick soap. They didn't wash it with nothing, okay?
dick soap.
That shit still had my throat gag fucking on that shit. And he's over there like fucking King Louis, King fucking Henry VIII. It's a fucking good kebab. Oh yeah.
Oh man, I can't.
You know, like come on. He's acting like he fucking I went into the bathroom. No, the kitchen. I guess you wouldn't take the kibasi into the bathroom. I went into the kitchen and I sterilized the kibasi in a pot of boiling water for 5 minutes. And then I washed it in the cold sink water. And then I put it in the freezer for 2 days. And then I put it in the refrigerator and ate it that night. No, man. You know, I sat down with a fork and knife and cut it up. No, he didn't do that. No, like we put the thing in. I think the kibasi queen was like fucking impressed, right? Like right over here was his bed. You know, like it was like I fucking went, oh, look at me, I'm a magician. Right? So then I fucking throw the thing on the table. And I think she was like, ew, like, get this fucking thing off the table. She throws it on his fucking bed, okay? And he's just like, you know, like, seriously, like, you know, like my, you know, like when you gag on shit, you know, like that shit. It was all over. It was like
bile.
Gag,
stomach juices.
Gag bile covered fucking
yeah.
kibasi. All right? And then this fucking retard, excuse me.
Hey,
This fucking moron over here is sitting on his bed, and it kind of looked gay.
I watched
because he had like he had like, you know, his leg up,
Oh, Jesus
you
God.
know, and like short shorts on, you know, and then he's like talking to us like, and then like we're realizing, yo, you're eating the fucking kibasi. What the fuck? It's like, huh? And next thing you know, it was all gone. What? Yeah, so like, please, like, you know, don't even go there. Don't go there.
It did touch my butt.
Like well, hold on, that was on the way out. I had nothing to do with that. No.
That kibasi did touch my butt. I'm just saying, but not in a gay way. It just touched it on its way out to the toilet.
It wasn't like the poke kind of touch. I didn't touch you. I didn't graze you with my fingernail.
That was gay.
It was, and you let it do it.
No, you with the kibasi.
Oh.
Dude, you took it out of her hands. You have no chivalry. You took the kibasi queen's fucking kibasi.
and you shoved it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Ladies first. What is wrong with you? Why? Why did you do that?
Trying to impress her.
Honestly.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yes.
It backfired. Okay, honestly, I was going to be like, how fucking hard is it to fucking make a fucking kibasi disappear?
It wasn't a well thought out plan.
But then, like, I started thinking, like, hey, this will be great because, like, I'll get 3 inches in there and I'll start choking on it. And it'll be like, fuck, you know, like a guy can't do 3 inches and she could do fucking, 18 inches.
Oh.
But no, that's not how it went down. It fucking went down pretty fucking easy to be honest. Like, I kind of wish that I didn't break it, because, like, maybe I could have done the whole fucking thing.
Wow. Didn't know you had it in you.
Am I saying this? Like, how did you get me here? Oh my
I didn't know you had that in you, Wayne. You're talented.
So the queen did not pursue following your little trick there?
No, she did.
Oh, she did?
She did. She did the other. I only had 3/4 of the kibasi. You see, because she got like a little fucking pussy, okay? She was like, oh, the kibasi's kind of cranked in the middle there. Oh, got to be careful. You can choke on that. You can choke on it. You're about to fucking suck fucking 24 inches and you're worried about choking on a crinkle? Are you kidding me? So, she ripped it off. I was like, well, okay, I don't want you to, hurt yourself. So, that was like only like that was probably what? It wasn't a half. It was probably
delicious.
No, the whole thing was probably about 24 inches
of deliciousness.
Okay. But that part, after, I broke it off, that part was probably only about probably 9 inches. So she did 15 inches easy. Like, she did 15 inches easy.
Damn, dude.
Like, if it didn't have the crinkle, yeah, I'm making fun of you. That's right. I'm making fun of you, Kibasi Queen. It didn't have the crinkle. She probably could have did it all. Like, for real. Like, yeah. Because she got, like, all that shit down there. And she's, like, even, like, like, she kind of, like, winked over at me. Like, like, imagine I had a big Kibasi in my mouth. She, like, even stuck the tongue out a little.
Oh,
like,
we need a close-up of that wink there.
Yeah. It was awesome. She was awesome. She, uh-oh, who we calling? Uh-oh.
We'll straighten this out right now. We'll call the Kibasi Queen's husband. Straighten this out.
Hey, Rusty, what's up, honey?
Oh, it's Denise, the Kibasi Queen herself. How are you, dear? You're on the air.
I am better than good, thank you.
Oh,
awesome. We're talking with Wayne here, and I'm complaining that he took the Kibasi out of your hand that day, and he has no chivalry. He stole it from you, and he was very mean.
No, I thought it was okay. I thought he did a great job of swallowing the Kibasi himself.
I think the quote was actually, Wayne has got mad skill.
Mad skills, Wayne. Kibasi Queen. Wow.
That's a compliment, bro.
I don't know if I should be fucking proud of that or ashamed.
Wear it with pride, Wayne.
Oh, so Rusty, check this out. We just got out of Wawa, and I'm wearing my UPS shirt, and it looks like a UPS, like I'm a UPS worker, but it stands for United Pot Smokers, and it says official smoker.
Official smoker.
So they were like, "Oh, that's a great shirt," and I told them how the cannabis cured my cancer. They're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hell yeah.
What do you guys do?
We're getting.
So are we on the podcast?
Yes, we're live on the air. We're going to Manville tomorrow. You want to go to Manville?
Yeah, Frank's Chicken House.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
No, we already have plans. Sorry.
Yeah, I have to pick my granddaughter up from school.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know when my daughter's gonna get home.
Yeah, we're like doing grandparent stuff. Sorry. I would. Ordinarily, we would definitely go. Fucking A.
Definitely.
So, Ed is out of jail.
Amen. What the fuck
What?
is
Why
that?
is it like, are you listening? Are you listening to us on the computer?
No, we're actually driving in the car.
Are you on speakerphone?
Yes.
Take me off speakerphone.
I can.
Or
yes, she can.
I can.
All
right, wait a minute. What's up, Lex?
All right, I think that might be better.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we had the phone plugged into the stereo in the car.
Yeah. Gotcha. So yeah, we're going to Manville tomorrow. We're gonna go to the council meeting and give them a bunch of shit. But you've been you've been at a few council meetings with us. You see what we're up against. It's crazy, right?
Yeah. I hope you guys do well there tomorrow. I think they shot us down in Spotswood where we live, right? We're just going, they definitely did.
Yeah, so Manville's banning medical and recreational.
Ooh.
Oh.
So we're basically.
I can't understand that. You know, I get really, really emotional about the medical part of it. You know, because you know me with the cancer and Rich with the MS. You know, and the FECOS helped us tremendously. So it's so improved our quality of life. You know what I mean? And it kills me. There's a new documentary that they have on Netflix. It's medical cannabis, the truth about it or something like that. It's brand new on there. And we watched the special and they showed, you know, all different kinds of people, but when they were showing the kids, you know, with their seizures and stuff, and people have to move to different states and shit. It's just great. Rich and I were both in tears watching it. I get really emotional when it comes to medical stuff, especially when it's kids and fucking seizures that they're having, you know?
Yeah. The Wilsons lived in New Jersey, had to move out to Colorado. Alexis from Texas. Nice little girl. Had to move from Texas to Colorado just to get medicine. So
yeah, they were showing this little girl. She was literally like laying down in a bed. They had one that was like in one of those wheelchairs that kind of reclined, but they had no motor skills. They couldn't move anything except like their eyeballs. The one girl was legally blind until they gave her the medicine that she needed, and now the girl, she can see fine. She can stand up. She was playing and laughing, and it was just, oh my God, a miracle. And then the parents have to be worried now that they're going to take this medicine away from her. It was just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
More stress, more hoops to jump through.
And I'm saying to Rich, I go, we should write the name of this video down and tell all the council people to go to Netflix and watch this shit. Because they don't get it. They don't understand. They don't get it.
They don't care, and they're fearful.
Yeah. Yep.
Sad.
Oh, Rich wants to know what day the podcast in Trenton is this week.
Thursday.
Okay, we'll be there.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, we're old now, and
Hold on, I got a question for you.
Oh, he said, hold on, he's got a question for you.
No. We got a
That's
question
right.
for you.
I got a question for you.
Fuck. Did they get us or did we get them?
I think it was a tie.
God damn it.
I'd like to get them, though.
I
It's
thought
better.
you called him to confirm something, though.
Yeah, what did I call it to confirm?
Something about this Kabasi
Kabasi.
challenge, I think.
Yeah.
That was completely overlooked.
I started going there, and then what happened?
You had to bring it up. You really?
You know,
John?
what was the question?
Really? You had to bring that up.
What was the
You
question?
couldn't just let dead dogs lie or whatever the fuck the saying is.
What was the question?
Who knows?
It was definitely the Kabasi, something that.
I don't know.
Hurtful.
My bad, Wayne.
Still, I get guys poking me on fucking Facebook. No, I'm good, bro. I'm sticking to my flowers. I'll spread the joint though. Yeah, guys poking me as fucking jokes. Unbelievable.
All right, then. So we're just gonna sit around and wait for Ed to call back.
He's commenting on a.
Oh yeah, it never came back.
He's commenting on whatever.
Should we call him?
No, I'm hold on. Let me comment on what he just commented on Facebook.
All right, tell him to call back.
Like, yo,
we're not done.
Yo, dude.
I got more questions. I want to know about Stephanie Katz's toilet paper. Did he know there was toilet paper on her rear end? That the one trial, and also
Stephanie Kuntz?
Yeah, was there toilet paper on her rear end or not?
No, I think that was
What was that? It was disgusting. Whatever it was disgusting. I was throwing up literally in my mouth. And I smelled something funny. I smelled something funny in the court. I'm just saying. I'm reporting on what I saw and I smelled.
Listen.
It's disgusting. And other people saw it. Jason saw it and Billy Huff saw it.
Listen.
Ask them. They'll confirm
Stop pointing out female problems. Okay?
Men have those problems too. I've walked out with toilet paper hanging out of my ass once.
No.
Hanging out of my ass.
That's a tampon. That's what the foul smell is. Okay, it's a fucking
it's just hurtful.
An old vagina.
Don't be
smell.
jealous, first of all.
With a little blood, little dry blood.
Oh. All right, that's shocking.
That was
Stop
the
it.
smell
Stop
that you
it.
were smelling.
Stop it.
I mean, and that was the string, was the tampon, the little stringy part.
I'm going to throw up.
Well, you keep asking about this, and do I got to tell you about the birds and the bees? I mean, that's what it was. I mean,
what's that?
It was her tampon. It wasn't toilet paper. The little white thing hanging from the bottom of her pants. She had a hole.
The tampon string.
Exactly.
How come Ed didn't walk over and get a little yank?
Because he wasn't that smart. He was too busy thinking like, oh, it smells. What's that smell? I smelled it before. Doesn't smell like ass. It doesn't smell like vagina. It smells like blood. Yeah, blood. Oh. And then like fucking 2 months later, he was like, period. That's what it was. It was a period.
Hung jury, a hung tampon.
Okay, a hung tampon. That works, I guess.
None of the photographers from NJ.com got a shot of that.
We didn't
tampon
have
thing?
No, nobody.
Suleiman.
I wasn't.
Suleiman and that hot blonde. No,
I wasn't ready for permission yet.
Dude, they would go into the courtroom for about fucking 20 minutes and then leave. And then next thing you know, they got these little, Weed Man first day of trial, Weed Man second day of trial, and that was it. Although Suleiman, if you're watching, I'm just fucking with you. Suleiman's always in the courts. He's a court reporter. What do you think he's going to be in the courts? Yeah, for about an hour, and that's it.
Wow.
The courts are boring. I mean, it's not going to what's it going to change,
Is Ed calling back?
Apparently not. I gotta tag him on Facebook. I gotta text him. I'm telling you, dude, he's gotten funny ever since jail. He's gotten funny. Is this him?
You're on the air. Hey, dude.
Yo.
Oh man. Next time I'm dragging his ass into the studio.
Yeah, Ed, you got to come past my house anyway.
I'm on 287 right now.
You
I thought you were in Bayonne.
Nah, we're in Hanover.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, is this Hanover or East Hanover?
East Hanover.
Okay. I found out that, remember those cops who were trying to get in trouble? Remember there's someone in my family that's a chief of police?
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, it's not fucking East Hanover. You're cool.
It's Hanover.
Yeah.
I know. They knew. They're the ones that, yeah, I know.
I'm told you, like, you know, I'm like burning through red lights and shit going.
All right, let's talk to Weed Man while he's here.
I don't know. Can you close the door? Can you turn the light off?
Take us off speakerphone.
Holy shit! I thought you were we were friends, right? So we were friends, Weed Man. Let's go, man! Like, come on. Okay, your fans are trying to listen to you, and all they're hearing is beep, beep, bleep.
I'm in the car. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Ed, question for
I got
a question.
I had a couple things, but go ahead, just ask me.
I got a question. All right, what's a normal day, a routine of jail for you? What's it like over there? Typical day. What do you do?
Besides the endless boredom, I usually woke up before the lights came on. I'd be awake as soon as they came on at 5:45. The first half an hour or so, really did nothing. Around 7 o'clock, the medicine card came out, and there's a lot of people on medication. So the medicine card came out. Yep.
I know. Hold on. I know what Ed was. He was the dude in jail that got the fucking paper. He was the first motherfucker with the newspaper every day. Right or wrong, Ed?
No, because no, in other jails that would be the case and all that. But Brown County, you're not allowed to have no papers and no reading material, none of that shit. Unless somebody mails it to you. I mean, I used to say, man, I mean, some people sent me books, and I read just about every single book that was mailed to me. The couple books that I didn't read, I still have them. But I actually got a lot of books. I read a lot of books. I watched the news every morning. I commandeered the TV. I was like, I did the news, and everybody gave me the respect. And, you know, there's a lot of young guys on there. They turn the TV on and be watching VH1 stupid shit or listen to the music channel on the TV. So I would get up first. I grab the remote every morning, and we watch the news every morning until 10 o'clock, 9:30 or so. I usually went to the law library around 9:30, so I would give up the remote then. But when I first got up at 7:30 or so, I had the remote until I went to the law library. Usually around noon, I'd go to the law library until 10 of 11. And then around 11 o'clock, I would call Debbie. Sometimes I would, I schedule all my phone calls with the lawyers and stuff, or try to do business things around noon. 12:30, went back to the law library, ate lunch, all that stuff. Bologna sandwiches most of the time. 12:30, went back to. I went to the law library about 4 times a week. You know, because I really wanted to be in there for multiple reasons. I would always be working on something as far as legal cases, but I've been writing a book. I got like an 800-page book. I want to whittle it down. I think I put too much in it, so I'm going to whittle it down And I'm actually going to self-publish probably. I can self-publish right now, but I'm gonna do a little editing. I'm gonna send it to somebody, see if they can do some editing too. But I can self-publish pretty quick. Right now, my biggest problem is getting online at home. I can't get my laptop to connect to the internet. As soon as I do, I'm gonna self-publish. I can edit it a couple times even after the first run. But and then say about 4 o'clock, same thing. Watch the news. Got back from the law library again. Say 5 o'clock. Spanish guys watch the news, so we watch Spanish news from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock or so.
Thank God.
6 o'clock.
Thank God. When I was in jail, there wasn't Latinos, man, like it is today. You actually have to watch the Spanish news.
Their news is actually a lot more interesting than our news.
Well, yeah, they got women like wearing bikinis and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And they show gory stuff, and a lot of times, you can get what the story is about just by watching the pictures, and then, I just sit next to one of the Spanish dudes. What's that about? What's that about? They didn't explain it. Yo, Wayne.
Yo.
Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I won't say it. Never mind.
Say it.
Say it.
Don't be a wimp.
Only the white guys complained about the Spanish news.
Exactly.
I always thought that was weird.
Exactly.
Why?
Why? Because I don't want to watch that shit. Fuck that, man. I don't want to watch the news in goddamn English. Sure as fuck don't want to watch it in Spanish, bro. Sorry.
You don't want to watch me?
Hell no. Well, no, that's different. You're not the news. You're satire. You're fake news.
Yeah, you're fake news.
Fake news alert.
And then after the Spanish news, we usually watch a movie or something. And around 6 o'clock, usually went to watch a movie. And that's certain sporting events, playoff games, stuff like that come on also. So, and then all the way until 9:30 or so, I usually jumped on the phone in the evening and made my little phone calls to whoever. And lights out. Well, they do a count at 9:30. You don't actually have to get in bed, but you got to get in the cell. And lights went out at 11. Usually, I was one of them. I was usually in bed by the time the lights went out. So most of the time, I was asleep by the time the lights went out. But then I woke up at 5 in the morning, too. 6 o'clock in the morning. So that was my day. A lot of boredom.
Man.
With a lot of people who, I feel sorry for a lot of people. There was a lot of people in there. I feel sorry for them. Like, there's people in there with such stupid little cases, but some of them can't read, and if they can read, they can't comprehend what they read. They can't defend themselves, and the public defender's office is just too overwhelmed. They go weeks and months without even talking to a lawyer and just stuck there. And in the Bail Reform Act, I don't know. I can't believe that there's people out here, a lot of people, that are championing this bullshit. They're throwing people in the dungeon. That's what it is. The only reason why anybody cares about me and my situation is because I was able to reach the press. But you think I was the only one in jail on some stupid charge, and the government, the prosecutor, claims that they're a danger to the public. And that's all they have to do. It's just like when a cop shoots you in the back or a cop does something fucked up, and then he can just say, I was scared for my life. And then he's exonerated for everything. Well, the same thing is happening now with certain people. The cops say, hey, he's a danger to the community. And the prosecution motions for him to be detained because the cop said he's a danger to the community, and the judge rubber stamps everything. So there's a whole lot of people in the hoods are getting locked up on stupid things, fabricated things. Some of them are, the cases are legitimate. There are legitimate cases there too. But, the idea of bail is unbelievable what the government is now doing. They're locking you up and they're forcing people to take pleas. That's all it is. And these guys like Alex Shalom, he's a fucking traitor, man. He's a traitor. I don't know. I've prided myself on not doing any violence and staying away from violence. But I daydreamed for 447 days about punching Alex Shalom in the mouth. He's a fucking traitor.
Who is he?
And I will. He's the New Jersey ACLU legal director now, who turned around and took it up the ass from Governor Christie, and did this Bail Reform Act.
Allegedly,
he's the one that did it. He's the one that did it. He's responsible for it. Christie tried a couple times to put it together, and it didn't fail. He couldn't get the legislators to go with it because that was the argument that this was a violation of the Eighth Amendment. And then Shalom and Peter Kokora of the Public Defender's Office decided to do a bipartisan effort with Governor Christie, and Governor Christie Shalomed them into this and put it on the ballot. And most people didn't know what they were voting for, or they only saw Governor Christie's black-faced commercials about bail reform. I watched those commercials. I complained about those commercials. I wrote about those commercials when I was writing for the Trentonian. And sure enough, it got passed, and sure enough, that's what's going on, but nobody wants to hear it. I read a lot of these stories out there. Man, there's so many reporters that are so naive. They listen to what the government says, and they write it. There's no investigative reporters. Nobody, they're not seeing nothing that what this Bail Reform Act is doing. So I feel like changing my name, everything. What the hell with marijuana right now? I can care less right now. That's how angry I am about this bail reform. Call me Bail Reform Man now. Repeal the Bail Reform Act, man. Whatever. But I ain't got too much to say about marijuana right now. I could, that war is already won. I think there's a lot of things that need to be done with the laws that New Jersey is about ready to get bamboozled into accepting, but whatever, it was better than it was 20 years ago. And I don't know, people aren't going to jail for marijuana, but as much. But there's thousands of people in New Jersey in jail under the Bail Reform Act, and nobody cares at all. Nobody even cares. They don't even notice it. It barely makes the news. I watch the news every day. I listen to the radio every day. It barely talked about. New Jersey has passed the Dungeon Act. And the statistics, it's like right around 10,000 people have been thrown in a dungeon. And 9,000, like 500 of them have decided to take pleas because they're just thrown in a dungeon. They're thrown in a county jail. It's less than 100 have gone to trial. And where's that statistic out there for anybody to see? I was the first one in the whole jail under the bail reform that took my case to trial. And then I took it twice. And the whole time I was there, the hundreds of dudes that have come in and out of there, detained or not, like 7 guys went to trial. And I'd say about 50% of the drug charges, more than 50% actually, are all confidential informant cases. The Trenton Police Department just has their whole method of arresting people is through rats, and they don't let you know who it is. So all these dudes are pleading. They don't even know if they're real cases or real people. They get arrested. They get some paperwork that says that there's a CI in the case who gave information, and the police have arrested you based on that information. And then you don't get the information. That's how Trenton does it. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of other communities that do it like that too, but this whole method is a violation of the constitutional right to face your accuser. That's what pissed me off about Stephanie Katz and why I was bitching and complaining and putting the rat's name and image and stuff out there to get information on it to conduct my own case. And I tell you, even defense lawyers out there,
You want a heart machine?
They don't even care. What'd you say?
You want a heart machine?
Stop interrupting him.
I can't. It's killing me. I can't.
He told you it's his car. Leave him alone.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it.
Good job, Wayne.
I'm sorry, man.
You
Jesus
suck.
Christ. I suck. That fucking
suck.
noise sucks.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you're like my
I'm
biggest.
gonna be talking a lot of crap about Alex Shalom.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna heckle him if I find him in public. Everything. And I've had nothing but good things to say about the ACLU my whole life. The ACLU actually helped me twice, but that's not going to exonerate him from this. This is like treason. Like they totally, this is bull, and I'm sure he knows it. The quotes that I've been able to find is him defending himself and trying to paint his ugly baby of a law up like it's cute. He knows the ugly baby. You can tell by the way he's defending it. Oh, just put some lipstick on it. That's all it needs. You need some lipstick and some makeup. We'll get it right. There's some tweaking needs to be done. No, he's got a fucking ugly baby of the law. I don't care what they put on it. It's not gonna work. It's ugly.
They did nothing for you, Ed. ACLU, where were they?
They're in Newark.
Where were they?
Walmart.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Yeah, where were they for your trial? They were just no. It's ridiculous.
No, I'm a nightmare to them. I'm a nightmare to their law because publicly this is what the law wasn't supposed to be about. They had to know that prosecutors and the police would use the law like this. I mean, who wouldn't have known it? People knew this. People were bitching about this before it happened, but most people didn't register. They didn't care, and it has a good name, the Bail Reform Act. You know, so it makes people think that somehow they're doing something good, and to a segment of the population, it is good. You know,
I thought it was good.
To the heroin addicts, it's very good.
I thought it was good, but then when I see what it did to you, nah, man, nah. Because
there's a whole lot of people like that.
There's
a whole lot of people like the same exact situation. They got bullshit ass charges. They lost jobs. People are losing jobs, girlfriends, cars, everything because they're thrown in the dungeon, and you could be there for 2 years. I fought and I strategically did a couple things. I had lawyers helping me and everything, and I was able to get in a trial fast the first time, relatively fast, 9 months, and then I got in trial again in 6 months. So I did 2 trials in 15 months. And I had basically a team of lawyers helping me. All them dudes down the law library every day with me, they ain't have shit. They ain't had nobody helping them. And they're just stuck because of Alex Shalom. You'll never hear these stories because the reporters, they talk to guys like Alex Shalom. He's got an ugly baby. He's going to paint it up good. They talk to the prosecutor, the attorney general's office, who give them bullshit ass statistics, and the statistics don't mean nothing, Like I can go into detail about a whole bunch. I mean, I learned that law inside and out. I read the whole thing numerous times. I can tell all the different details of it. If I couldn't tell you, if I had it in front of me, I could point out exactly, explain everything.
What type of cases are you seeing that people are getting hemmed up with this bail reform?
Oh man, there's all kinds of cases. I mean, murder. I slept next to a dude who committed manslaughter. He was charged with manslaughter. He got robbed by some dude. He went back with a gun and he shot him dead. And he got released. He got released. He was admitting to it that he did it, and he got released. Rapists. Dudes that beat up their wives, Everybody, they all get released. Like the drug addicts are the ones that get released the most though. They don't hold. You can get caught with 50 bundles of heroin. You just say it was yours, and you're a drug addict. And they let you out. All the suburban kids, the white kids don't even make it upstairs. They only come in and they're an intake for 3 or 4 days, and then they go home. And I say kids, I just really mean young people. Ones, that's who the heroin epidemic has hit. Young white kids, they come in and out of jail. I mean, I know so many of them in and out. They come in, they're there for 3 days, they leave. They come back 2 weeks later, they're there for 3 days, they leave. Then they'll come in and they'll hold them for maybe 6 or 7 days, and then they leave. And then they come in and they hold them for a month. They come back, they hold them for a month, and detox them and send them to a 30-day program. They go to their 30-day program, so then you see them in about 32 or 33 days, because the day they get out, they go get high. So, and that's it. Then they come back violating the program, and they might sit. Like I can't even name number wise. I was on a tier that had 42 bunks. The whole tier constantly kept turning over. I think there was over 400 people. I lost count of it, but I remember estimating about 400 people were in that tier with me over the whole course of the year. And I'd say about 30 or 40 of them were the same dudes coming in and out. Because they'd be there like in last March and June, and then they come back in August and come back in October. And you see them again in January. Like, and then there was a whole bunch of them just like that. And I don't know. They were all heroin addicts. So the heroin addicts, they let them out. And when Chris Christie was making the bail reform act, part of that was about that all these heroin addicts were getting locked up and thrown in jail with these criminals, and they had health problems. So let's make the bail so they can get out without burdening their family. And that's what happened. So they get out. For whatever crime that they do, they get out. Whether they're breaking into cars, or they quit shoplifting, that's all you really have to say. Yeah, no matter what they do.
Please, I got sick to my stomach. We had this guy. He was a guy who was older than me. Reggie.
Before.
Heroin head.
Oh, you had a fairy up here. You're a black guy who emails confidential informants. You get locked up. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear the race card, but I was in Burlington County and Mercer County Jail, and all the black dudes got locked up and detained. And of the people who are detained, 90-something% of them are black or Spanish. The white guys here that are detained is 1 or 2 murderers, and there's a guy who killed somebody on the drunken driving incident, and there's a guy who killed somebody in a drunken fight, and he was actually the victim, so he shouldn't even be in jail. Somebody attacked him and then fell and hit their head, and they died, and he's in jail. But that's about it. Like, but of the people who are detained, they're all young black dudes. And when you ask them their charges and crimes, most of it is like bullshit that you would have got a $5,000 bail for like a year ago. And you pay the $5,000 bail, you be out on the street, and you get a lawyer, and you try to fight the case.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, they throw you in jail, you're detained because they said that you're a danger to the community, and they basically tell you right away that we can hold you for up to 2 years. And then they're not, no one's seeing you, no one's nothing. These dudes are just stuck. If I had to depend on the public defender's office, say I didn't have the high profile shit, the high profileness of me, I'd have been stuck. Like all these other dudes that I was in jail with, they're all stuck. I felt, like I said, I felt bad for them, and I know some of them deserve to be in jail. I'm not even saying that, that these guys were all angels. No, some of them deserve to be in jail, and then but there's so many of them. All right, they committed little stupid little crimes, or they were drunk. You know how many drunk dudes are detained? Because the police decide that they're gonna, and the police are becoming the judge in this system. The police are the judges. They're the ones making the statement that this person is a danger to the community, and then the prosecutor just signs off on it, and then the judge does. So, Wayne, imagine you got into a big ass argument with some cop, and now he knows what he can say. He knows what he can do. Oh, you pissed him off. So, okay, we're going to arrest him. We're going to charge him. The cops got the discretion what to charge you with. You can do stealing a toothpaste, and it's really theft, and they can charge you instead with robbery.
Oh,
and then you have to prove your innocence. And then
they can charge you with 5 things.
Yeah, you charge with all kinds, and that's what happens. Most of the time when they charge people is they overcharge them, and they know the jurors, if they ever go to the jury's going to pick something. Exactly. That's what happened to me in my first case. I got charged with, how did I get 2 counts of witness tampering? Mm-hmm. He gave me 2 counts. They gave me 2 counts of witness tampering. The jurors knew, well, he didn't threaten nobody. What are you talking about? All right, they found me not guilty, but somehow they had to give me something. Somebody felt they had to do something. So they gave me, and that's what they do to everybody. They hit people with 5 and 6 charges for one thing. And the person knows, okay, all right, they're not talking to me, nobody's helping me, but if I take this deal, I go to prison for 3 years and I'm done with it. Or I can be facing this 10-year sentence. And that's what they do. And you're just sitting there because now you're detained. Half of them are in there a lot more than, there are those that would get stuck, especially the heroin addicts. The heroin addicts that come in and fuck up their whole families and nobody wants to give them any money, and right? Or they give them tough love and let them sit there. They're all letting all of them go. They don't sit there no more because of this law. Whereas the dude that could have made bail, he did something stupid, and all right, fine. You're innocent until proven guilty, and if you just let him go, he would go home, he would hustle, do whatever he has to do, raise money, get a lawyer, and, deal with his case from the street. They've taken all that away. We have the Dungeon Act now. How this is being portrayed as good is unbelievable. I've seen and heard I've been looking through the Facebook pages too. And I've been looking specifically at certain people just to see what they said about the Bail Reform Act. Because I know there are a couple people I actually thought that they would understand certain things. And I wrote them specifically. Nope. They had the delusional view that Alex Shalom had.
He must have got, Shalom must have got something. He must have got something from Christie.
Sometimes do-gooders are just fools when it comes to like a tyrant type person. Because you get Christie is a smart tyrant. He even comes off as likable sometimes, to people. But he has a tyrant mentality, and that's the bail reform law was great. He had the prosecutor lock him up mentality, everything. So it was good to him. He thinks, but getting a liberal type to agree with that was masterful for him. Yeah, Alex Shalom, who comes off as the libertarian dude, this guy who's with the American Civil Liberties Union, and then you got him, who's a fool. I have nothing good to say about Alex Shalom, and I'm not going to say anything good publicly about him. And I'm going to make a point to publicly talk about it. So he has there's very few people I would call an enemy, and he's got one.
I'll tell you, I didn't like seeing how you were getting screwed over by this no bail reform, and yet pedophiles were getting fucking let out on bail. Cop killers were getting let out on bail. And yet,
that's what I'm talking about. If you piss off the cop or you piss off the prosecutor, they just tell the judge to detain you, and you're detained.
Yeah, this shit's got to change.
community police. If the cops know you and they think that you're an asshole, they think that you're they know you're up to something that you done got over the years, but they're community police and they know you. You know what? So now you get arrested on some bullshit, or they go after you on some bullshit. They have a tool now to lock you up. That's what the bail reform is turned into. It's a tool that the authorities now can take advantage of and throw you away for 2 years. Don't get in an argument with the wrong person. You can end up just stuck. You're not hearing none of those stories. How many newspapers and people that I reach out to said, come to the jail and interview me. I try to talk on the phone for 15 minutes about it. I don't know, they don't get it. You know, but I kept saying, come to the jail. Just come sit here and talk. Have a whole conversation. Let me bring some other people down there, paperwork and stuff like that. That's what I wanted to do, but nobody ever came to solve it. Well, actually, the NJ.com did come when I was getting ready to go to trial again. Yeah, so it was about that. But I kept trying to get people to come talk to me about the Bail Reform Act. Well, I would mail stuff, and after a while, it just turned into a bunch of readers. I know it was like, Weed Man's mailing us again. You know, so whatever.
How do we get you in contact with the governor? I mean, you've been in jail. We've got a new governor now. He keeps talking about weed legalization. When does NJ Weedman become a part of that conversation now that you're out of jail? How do we get you in contact with the governor?
We can do that for him.
I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to like some of my opinions. I'm not changing none of them. Some of my opinions, or what made people not like me or they support me anyway. Because I gotta see everything in the light or through the spectacles of my eyes, and I see. I mean, come on, this no grow, only allowed to use and buy weed from these 6 grow operations. They're being protected by the state from federal prosecution. I don't know. I don't want to buy any weed from the New Jersey dispensaries just because they're exclusive.
But what do you see? I think all this changes. I mean, sure, there are 6 dispensaries in New Jersey up and running, but then after that,
in 2009 is when they picked the 6 places. The one guy I know recently changed. You know, he bought somebody else's license or something. But generally, the five that were open, they've been licensed and regulated since 2009. They were the first group that was approved, and they haven't had any more. Actually, they're only letting them now. They're letting those 6 places now have satellite operations, and they're expanding their ability to grow. This is a monopoly.
Well, for now,
that has been created. It should be a free market system. If I want to find me a warehouse and try to grow me some weed and sell some weed, I should be allowed to. And if my weed is good or up to par, then people aren't going to patronize me, and I'll go out of business. But
supply and demand.
For the state to have these 5 or 6 approved places, that you had to be politically connected, super rich.
I think it changes soon, though. If they legalize weed in Jersey, I think that's got to change. It has to. When you have a governor who, when he
nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about those things.
We got to. We got you out of jail now.
If you talk about it, you're talking out of the left side of your head. These are the things I talked about. And this is why certain people in the movement didn't like me.
We love you.
Weed Man, what do you say to people like Bishop Jethro James that says that they're opening up these dispensaries in the hood is a bad idea because they open up a bunch of liquor stores in the hood, and now they're going to put weed in the hood, and they have a problem.
He needs to take the cross out of his ass.
Oh,
that's what he should do.
Oh,
he should yank it out. He should yank it out.
How
open
dare
his eyes.
you, son? I did not have a cross in my ass.
Oh my God!
I have the Lord Jesus in my heart.
Yeah, well, that's how I think of a lot of them types.
Stop. Put the bullhorn down. Put the bullhorn down, Reverend.
I can't.
Bishop, please.
He's a heathen and I gotta save him.
Stop. You're not funny. Stop it.
No, it's not funny.
You're not funny.
Fuck you.
Because he's wrong. First of all, for him to have this idea that there's no weed nowhere and nobody's doing weed, if you make it legal, all of a sudden it'll be there. It's not. What making it legal would do, for one thing, it would stop having his own congregation arrested for it. Because trust me, every single black church's congregation has potheads in it.
Oh no.
Amen. Preach, preach, my brother.
What a hypocrite.
Oh God, stop
What a
it.
hypocrite. What a hypocrite he is. So all right, so he would stop having his own congregation. Hey, shut up.
But I'm
he would stop having members of his own congregation arrested. On top of that, why would, for the last 50, 60 years, we watch so many black people get arrested and ruined over the marijuana laws? And now that it's becoming legal, it's the Caucasian cannabis corporations are being formed, and we're excluded. And you got guys like him and Representative Wright, who, like I said, they're blinded by their cross to shove so far up their butt they can't see right, and they can't see that for them to be opposed to legalization is in support of racist laws. Like how could they not see this? And the only thing I can say is they got the Bible too far up their ass.
Oh, and I can't use the damn thing right.
We had the bishop on a couple of weeks ago, Bishop James.
They kissed his ass, weed man. They kissed his ass.
He was nice, and he prayed for us. It was nice.
So let's pray for you dumb stoners. Let's say a prayer. Jesus, please enlighten these dumb fucking honkies.
Ed, I want to get cannabis for cops. I want job protection for cops so that cops can use cannabis.
Fuck that. I want Ed to use cannabis. I have a plan. Ed doesn't like my plan. My plan is get Weed Man to get a card and to get everybody that we know to get a medical marijuana card in New Jersey and overgrow the system. Once you have 100,000 people, 6 dispensaries, even with their fucking satellites, ain't going to do diddly squat. They're going to have to open up more dispensaries. We got to force them to open up more dispensaries.
Or boycott them all.
Boycott them, bro. I'm all for that. I mean, I have my card, and technically, I can't go to a dispensary because I haven't seen my, 90 fucking day certification from the doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, but technically, I could still have weed.
Stupid.
And the cops can't arrest me, but I can't get new medicine. How fucking stupid is that? So my only point is, yeah, it's stupid, but that's why you play their game. Get their card, and at least for a year, you got to get out of jail free card.
I know that's how most people are. They're still buying it on the street. But I think a lot of these street dealers should be made legal too. That's all.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
That's why we got to over.
If I was ever in front of Phil Murphy or Scutari or any of them, I'm not going to support none of their bills and the last one I read was Scutari's bill like 2 years ago. So I know there's 1 or 2 other ones out there now. I haven't read them. I probably will read them, but from what I heard about them, none of them have grow. None of them are pushing any inclusiveness about it. So I'm not supporting none of them. not that my little voice make a big change at all. It won't change nothing, but I'm a voice of opposition to them.
So we
I wish I could get people like the NAACP and stuff to open their eyes.
They're part of the NJUMLR, whatever the hell that thing is, aren't they? NAACP?
NJUMR?
They got duped into saying a few positive things, but they're not coming out in support. Listen to what Representative Wright said.
Yeah.
You know, listen to that the preacher from Newark. Trust me, they have their shiny NAACP cards. You know, they're visionless, to be honest with you. That's what I think when I think of the NAACP. They'll rush, they'll run across the bridge. They'll make it a national movement. The bitch about 2 dudes got arrested at a Starbucks, but there's thousands and thousands of people getting locked up under the Bail Reform Act, the Dungeon Act, the reincarnation of the Black Codes. You can call it. You can say that this is post-slavery Reconstruction era chain gangs. The modern chain gangs are doing, locking people up with bullshit ass charges and holding them for 2 years. This is bullshit, and NAACP don't say nothing. Again, they got that good old Bible shoved too far up there.
No. You don't have a problem with the Bible now, do you?
I don't have a problem with the Bible, but
you just don't like Bible thumpers.
I'm telling you what their problem is. That's their problem.
I think we can get the bishop to help us with medical. He's for medical. He's a cancer survivor, just like you, and he's for medical. So maybe we'll get his help.
No, Weed Man don't care about medical.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I understand why.
Anyway.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm smoking anyway. Medical is included in the bigger picture to me. I've always been a legalizer. You know, for a long time, I never even told people that I had my own personal medical issues. That didn't come out until I was at trial in 2012. But I got first diagnosed in 2000, and I just kept it to myself.
Mm. And you're a vet, so thank you for your service also.
Another thing that I don't really trumpet too much.
I know you don't.
If you know me, you know it. But I don't run around thinking that I should have special, treatment. I just think that it all should be legal.
But you do play the black card, though, and I appreciate that.
That's because there's hardly nobody out there to do it.
Hold on, you mean the race card? Right?
Nobody.
Not the black.
The
card.
race card?
That's racist. When you say.
Oh, I said black card. Was that racist to say black card?
Right, isn't it?
I mean, wow. I'm sorry. I'm ignorant. I'm very ignorant. I'm sorry.
Jesus, so little respect to the weed man.
Jesus.
But it's a valid. It's a righteous cause.
You got it.
The way the laws are employed, the way they're enforced, there's some racism to them. So if no one says anything about it, then I guess it's okay.
You've been doing this forever, man. You've been fighting for our rights for a long ass time, man.
And for a long time, there was like very, very, very few Black people that would stand up and say anything about it. So actually, I've been encouraged over the years. For the last 5 years or so, there's been others that have voiced out. For instance, Leo. Some people sent me a couple of things that Leo's been doing, man. So he's putting his voice out there, and it's great. There's a couple young dudes in New York, Black guys who seem to be getting into the public outspokenness about the weed laws, and of course there's a couple politicians around the country, but just 10, 15 years ago, you'd be hard-pressed to find any of them would speak out because they'd be thinking they're going to come and get arrested for weed the next week. Or whatever they were thinking, but, publicly not wanting to go against their church. Publicly not wanting to bump up against the NAACP. But see now, There are others out there, but it wasn't so much a while ago. But I got vilified though because I, as you just said, played the race card. But I didn't even think it's playing the race card. You know, and even if I did play the race cards, I didn't deal the hand. I played the hand that was dealt to me. This is the hand I got. Why ain't I supposed to play it?
I ain't mad that you played it, but I just don't think that. I don't think that helped you.
Argument.
I don't think it helped you.
Mm-hmm.
I think the stupidity of the prosecution to charge you for shit that just wasn't fucking there. I think your jury was smart enough to see through the bullshit. You know.
Oh, you're talking about the need and during the trial.
Yeah.
Well, hey, to be honest with you, that was a PR gimmick. I didn't think it would hurt me as much as it would help me. Sure, there could have been one or two on the jury that it turned them totally off. One of the sheriffs even told me it turned him off.
I don't think it turned people off. I think they already had their verdict in, you know. But all I'm saying is I don't think the you playing the card was. I don't think it was a bad thing. I just don't think it was neither beneficial nor detrimental. I think the jurors saw. I think they saw.
Yeah.
Especially when they ask, you know, a simple question when they're deliberating, you know, is it illegal to look up your informant's information? And the judge couldn't give a simple fucking yes or no answer. I mean, because if I'm part of a jury and I ask that question, and then the judge gives me, hey, read pages 19 to fucking 23, right then and there, I'm coming back and I'm like, yo, this fucker's not guilty. Don't waste my fucking time. I'm asking you a simple question and you can't answer it.
Yeah.
You know
why? If he had said that was my whole case. That was what I was saying. And you know what else if I wrote this thing, the My Legal Lynching that I wrote, and I wrote it in jail. I sent it out on a hard drive, on a thumb drive, and had it uploaded to the internet and everything. And on page 7 and 8, that's exactly what I was saying. That it is not against the law to do that. If you look up My Legal Lynching page, read page 7 and 8. That's what I'm talking about. So actually, when I heard that question, I actually thought, somebody on my jury has read My Legal Lynching PDF. So I don't know. They could have came up with that question by themselves, but if you read My Legal Lynching, that's what I'm saying on page 7 and 8. That's what I said in my opening statement too. So they could have gotten it from my opening statement, or that could have just been a simple evolutionary question when they were started their deliberations. I mean, that could have just been in routine of a question that would have came up under those circumstances. So I don't know if they actually really did read it. They took a pledge that they weren't supposed to read and do their own research on the internet. But one thing I'm not is stupid. And
that's for
the
sure.
Fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is the 21st century, 2018. I'd say it's not all 15 of those jurors. I'd say 12 of them have smartphones. So who doesn't look? Who's not going to Google? Who's not going to look it up? Who's not going to follow something? Who's not going to look for my Facebook page? Since I'm talking, the cases have a lot about Facebook. So, you know, my Facebook page, as far as I was concerned, was reflecting some of the arguments that I always knew I wanted the jurors to read. So I always hoped that was my way of engaging in jury notification anyway. And, you know, saying that the government's picking on me, you know, same thing. Jury has a right to utilize his conscience. And I think that happened too. People could see that this is a bullshit case. We're not rubber stamping this. But I don't know. I'm waiting to see how it's going to work out with jurors communicating what happened. I'm, you know, without without giving nobody a scoop, there's some communication going on between jurors and the press right now. So at some point, there's going to be a story about something like that. That's my understanding.
That was my question.
Which is great. I watch ID channel all the time, and there's always, after big cases and things, you see jurors talking to the press, and the press doing stories and follow-ups from the jurors' perspective. And I mean,
they're allowed to after.
Yeah, they're allowed to.
After the case, they're allowed to do whatever the hell. So it's that's what I was asking Lefty, because that day it was just Lefty. John Edmonds wasn't there, so I was saying, Lefty, can we go and talk to the jurors after the case? And we didn't have a clue how to do it, but I'm sure Suleiman and real reporters knew how. Because I can only imagine. I would love to hear what the fucking jurors had to say.
Well, again, I can't bring it up. But I think you're going to read that. I'm waiting too. I think you're going to read that. That's what I understand. So
how do you feel?
That happened,
how do you feel that it was not guilty? I mean, your biggest fear.
Obviously, I'm happy. Obviously, I'm happy. I'm out, but I feel angry about the whole thing. It was never witness tampering. What I did, even if it was harassment, it's such a minimal. And for the family to come out there and say, "Oh, they were terrified," and the one said that she applied for a handgun permit. First of all, just because she said she applied and not that she got it, that was some direct attempt at emotionalism or something. And I didn't really believe it, and I didn't think it would help me to attack her on things. Like, so what? Your brother-in-law is being sued, and your brother-in-law is ducking and hiding creditors and everybody else, and whatever. They got something about them being sued and the information that was being compiled about them, which was all on the internet. Everything that they had was on the internet too. Not only did they get it mailed, it was on the internet. Everything was out there. His information is public information, public documents. They couldn't charge me with none of those things that I did. None of them. None of them. It was all legal.
That's why I think they were asking the fucking question, Ned. If you ask me, 'cause I was there when you did your testimony. You son of a bitch, you. When you did your fucking testimony, and you're like, yo, it's really simple. You can go into any courthouse, just like this one. Matter of fact, this is where I did it. And I went to the computer, and I typed in the name where it's public information, and they're like, I think the jury was like, yo, is he allowed to do that shit? And that's what the question was. And then, once they got that fucking dumb answer that, read pages 19 to 23, I think, then they were like, okay, well, hold on now. Let's make sure that fucking who the witness is. Because even the prosecutor, Dickie Boyles, made a point that everyone got fucking literature from you except the fucking rat, because no one knows his address. Right?
Yeah.
So now that happens, and what was their next question?
I wasn't even allowed to. I have emails between me and Hayburn and Cat where I'm demanding his real name. I want to subpoena him for a frank hearing. I wasn't allowed to bring those. I wasn't allowed to bring that in his testimony. Like, it is unbelievable. A lot of the case, people don't even realize it. I had all kinds of proof. That's not what I was doing. This was a plan. This was a plan to out the guy, and that's what it was. So, whatever.
Unbelievable.
I keep telling people, I know if you read my legal lynching page, the legal arguments that I'm making in that page is exactly what the judge denied me. So the state got to present their case. The state presented the case that this was some type of attempt to get him not to testify. But every piece of evidence that they presented, and they tried to limit it because there's a whole lot, all said that I say that I want him to testify to the police's entrapment of me and stuff like that. Like, he was going to be my star witness. And I know the government says you're not going to have to testify, but yes, you do, dude. You got to testify. And I had about 4 or 5 videos that I was trying to get submitted. They wouldn't let me do it. I did whole interviews about the rat. And if you Google things, who is Weedman's rat, if you just Google it, there it is. There's videos out there. You know, while I was in jail, I did have a couple of them taken down. I did notice that they're not there no more. But so I think the police got that done. But then there's still a couple of them up there, and they never go away anyway. And I'm not the only one that had them. So other people have them. Other people saved them. So they can get re-uploaded to the internet easily anyway. And they're not illegal. You know what did bother me? I don't know if it bothered the audience, that every time I would start getting a good roll of talking, they were the judge and the prosecutor was allowed to stop me and stop my train of thought and make me, because I wasn't really doing it off the notes. I was talking. And you know what? At one point, I was saying something. Right now, I can't think of exactly what I was saying. Oh, I was talking about Detective Ward and how Detective Ward said that each one of these things, she never saw me doing those things. Like, I never said that not to testify. I never said to act himself. So I was getting at saying everything she said that I did was legal. And then there he goes, chiming in, trying to change it, trying to argue, objecting and all that. So I tried to change it, but then I totally forgot where I was going with that. And as soon as I sat down, that's what I said to Chris Campbell. I said, oh, fuck. I forgot to say the zeros thing. And then he was like, what? And then I showed him, I had it written down where I drew 5 zeros. And I put a plus sign between them all. And then I had a equal sign and then another 0. And what I was saying was 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 will always equal 0, whether you're using geometry, basic math, algebra, or the case of the law. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 always equals 0. So what the prosecutor says now, what they're trying to say is, yeah, but if 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 coming out of his mouth, what it really means is it equals 1. And I was like, 1, like, how, zeros always equal zeros. You see that? If you had 100 zeros, it still equals 0. And they tried to say it. So anyway, when the judge interrupted me, that's what went out the door, because I jumped back in at something else. And as soon as I sat down, I said, fuck, I forgot the zeros.
And
it didn't matter.
Yeah, you can't blame pot either. Did you really have a bong? No, you didn't have a bong. Did you have a pinner that day or no?
No, but the last couple of weeks in jail, I was smoking a lot. And everybody in the jail, when they got weed, they were trying to come up on my unit or meet me somewhere so they can smoke weed.
Damn straight, man. I smoke weed with the weed man in jail.
Yo, that's exactly that. There's going to be dudes that will come out of jail saying that.
Damn straight. Damn straight.
Send them to the joint. So what's going on with the joint? Is it ready to be opened in a couple of weeks? What's going on?
No, man, I don't know what's going to happen. Today, I just went there just to, I daydreamed about doing that for a long time. Like, I wanted to go there and just spend a little while there by myself or whatever, doing whatever. But it's going to take resources and this and that and everything. So right now, I just got out. I figured out in my head. I say, let's open back up in a month. But if it's 2 months, so be it. If it's, I don't know. I'm going to talk to this lawyer. I'm going to see where I can get resources from or something like that. I don't know. And I don't, Debbie shouldn't, Debbie did what she did. She kept it going, this, that, and the other. I don't even want it to fall on Debbie to do anything else as far as keeping it open. She did a great job of keeping it all the way up until now. So at this point, I gotta whatever. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what this little bit of fame has done, or can it generate into, something. But whatever. I'll see what happens. This is part of what I'm going all in about. So who knows? Who knows what happened? I don't know.
Take it slow.
Come back with a.
Take it slow. You just spent 447 fucking days in jail. Relax.
Yeah.
Smoke some weed. Have some sex.
I'm standing outside smoking weed now.
Finally.
For 447 days. And do you want to hear something crazy? Guess what number came out the other day?
Oh, look, fuck. Are you kidding me? I said that on my Facebook Live today. I was like, play 447.
No. It 445 and 446 came out a day before and 2 days before. Look it up on NJ.com on the lottery.
Okay,
445 and 446 came out. I got released on the 447th day.
That's right. Play it for a week, people. Play it for a week. It's going to come out. I'm telling you, 447 will come out.
Yeah. So that's my new picket number 2, I'm going to be boxing it all the time. It used to be 137, so now I'm changing it to 447. But that being said, as part of the gimmick of publicity, I am going to be asking for $4.47 million.
I don't know about that. Why not 420?
Well, I had a number for that too, and then I was going to, if I got 4.47 million, I was going to take 500,000 and open up a nonprofit pro se legal center. I want to form a small little law library, get me a couple paid staff of paralegals, and maybe 1 or 2 lawyers that would come through and volunteer time and set up a place where people can come and network with people and fighting cases and doing things and learning things and tactics and I just want to set up some type of center where people can go and do that. So if I got $4.47 million, I would take $500 million, which would drop it down to 420 and do it there.
See,
I would take 420. We'll put it that way. 4.20, 200,000. That's my goal. But I'd like to get a couple of dollars more than that with 4.47. So I can throw that way. Oh, it's 27. My bad. But anyway, that's my stoner investment planning.
He wants to give back to the community. I like that. Of
course. But listen, I actually wrote an article in March, the column in March of 2016, right after I filed the lawsuit, and I said that if I won the suit, that I would give 25% of it back to the city residents. I think that's what I said. I know I said something. I might even have said 75%. I don't even remember. But I would still do something like, well, I think I would have done that much if it hadn't been for this last personal. I thought I was going to end up getting getting a nice settlement just because City is so screwed up with their hours of operation and were just picking on me. But now I did 447 days of personal beatdown. Like, I got beat down. I took a butt whooping. Even if I ended up walking away and people look at it like a winner, I took a beating. I did like, to bring up an analogy, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, the Thriller in Manila. Technically, we all know Muhammad Ali won. But he just took a beat down, ended up in the hospital and everything. Didn't fight for a long time. Got broke up good. I feel that way. I got broke up good. Uh-oh.
Well.
Oh, for a second, I didn't think nobody was there. I lost. I've been talking, nobody was there. Yeah, but I took a beating. That's how I look at it. 447 days when you knew the whole time, I was like, this is a bullshit. Like the first couple of days, I really thought it was bullshit. I thought I was just going to get out and whatever, and then the bail reform act hit me on the head. And then I still thought, well, I'm going to appeal this. This is bullshit. This isn't me. Wait a minute, I don't even have the right circumstances. You're charging me with a full false scenario. It's like, what are you talking about? I witnessed tampered. The whole fucking legal strategy was to bring the dude to court. What are you talking about? And whatever. So I never was guilty. I don't even like I've been thinking about this. I don't like you said that I was found not guilty. I even some of the arguments I'm seeing on some of these articles, there are people like, oh well, you know, even though he was found not guilty, he wasn't innocent. And I'm like, yo, I was innocent. That's how I feel. I was innocent. I always was innocent. I didn't get found not guilty. I never was fucking guilty. I was not guilty.
They dicked you over big time.
Shouldn't even have been a charge. So how do I get my 447 days back?
Well, that's what you find out from your lawyers.
I don't. I'll never get it back.
I don't know.
I would like to get funded somehow for something, and then if something comes off really good, I'll feel like that got me back to 447.
Yeah, let's talk about something else as far as this goes.
To open up, to open up some type of pro se litigation center and be able to fund it for a year or two. Yeah, I think I would. That'd be cool.
How about your belongings that Burlington County is holding?
Oh, well, I'm hoping they give them back to me like really, really fast. I hope I don't get stuck with.
You've been out of jail for how many days now?
I haven't gone to go try to get it yet, and they haven't answered yet. So I don't know. We'll see. I actually want to know. I actually am curious if how many people will really like just do that. Take 30 seconds to copy and paste that basic article, maybe make an own statement in it, and say, "Yo, give Weed Man back his shit. He got found not guilty, bitch."
Word. Word.
I wonder how many people. I put it out there to do it. I wasn't going to beg, but I just threw it out there. I know some people will do it. You guys should do it online. You should like get a phone call to the prosecutor's office, the main switchboard or something, and be like, "Yo, we're gonna give Weedman back his shit, bitch. He's guilty. He's not guilty. Well, when's he gonna do? You gotta go give Weedman back his shit. He's not guilty, bitch."
For real.
Not that you're calling a person a bitch. You're saying not guilty, bitch. He's a not guilty bitch.
Exactly.
Good job.
That's why they should have given you all that shit. This is like,
Yeah. But listen, let me hear something else funny. I don't know how this is gonna come off sounding, but I mean, did I or did I not warn the state that if it's the wrong one, that I was going to give you a legal whooping? I've been saying it. I said I was conviction proof. All right. They denied it now for a couple of years, and I still haven't been convicted of nothing. I haven't been convicted of even one of those tickets yet. Because I fought every single one. Every single thing. if they gave me a jaywalking ticket tomorrow, I'd be fighting that too. And I went on the offense by filing lawsuits, which are still pending. They haven't been able to get them dismissed. The state and the city of Trenton three times has filed motions before Judge Sheridan to get my lawsuits thrown out. He merged them once. He's denied them twice, and he allowed us to amend it. And now he's going to allow us to amend it again to add what just happened to me to it. So I don't know. You know, the city's going to look bad. They're getting ready to take. They're going to take these losses in state civil criminal court. Criminal court. They just took a couple hook shots. You know, uppercut to Miss Katz and a straight right to Boyle's face. In municipal court, I got a 13-piece off. 13 charges were dismissed. I'm still facing 11. I think I'm gonna beat them 11 too. And then there's the civil case. The civil case is wonderful. And then there's two other cases out there that they haven't done anything yet with. The cyberbullying case, which is laughable. Anybody thinks I'd ever get convicted of that is retarded. Well, that's not a good word to say. You're not allowed to say that word anymore. No. Oh man. All right.
It's okay. I slipped it.
All right. Hey, one day I was watching the news in jail. It was one of the mornings where I had the remote by myself, and it might have been two other dudes sitting there, and they were talking about Kim Jong-il. And Kim Jong-il said that President Trump was a dutard.
Oh, what?
Everybody looked at each other. He said he was a dutard. And we all looked at each other like, what? What the fuck? And we grabbed the Scrabble dictionary and looked up dutard. And it's a word. It's kind of the opposite of a retard. It's a dutard. But it feels like you're stupid, but it means like you're an older, elderly, senile person, right? And it was just so funny. In the morning, like one word, like dutard. That was just like one of them days. I could probably find it on a Google search that Kim Jong-il called President Trump a dutard. That morning, I was watching TV, like 7:30 in the morning when that happened, and like me and a couple dudes started laughing. In fact, the one dude, me and the dude that started laughing, his name was James Rosser. Here's another one. He got detained. He sat for 9 months. And you know what? He was drunk. He got released from jail, went back home, went to his job. He was a barber. He had a bottle of liquor there from before he got arrested. And he walked drinking it. Got drunk, actually was on his way to court. And he started aggressively panhandling. Basically, he asked the lady for some money, and like he was drunk, and he's like,
"Give me some money, bitch!"
Some money. And yeah, but he didn't threaten her or anything. She called the police. I listened to the video, to the 911 calls. She calls and says that there's a drunk man, and he won't leave her alone. And then the second lady calls. She calls. And she says the same thing. Like, yo, this is drunk here. He just like won't leave. And they didn't want to go to their car because he's a drunk dude, but he wasn't leaving. He was standing close and he was drunk, okay? And he didn't hit him, he didn't threaten him, he didn't hit him. But when they called the police, you can hear the operator go, when she's making her call, when like she hears the voicemail, you hear the whole 911 call. The lady saying that he's drunk and he's harassing her. Then you hear the 911 caller when she dispatches to the scene. She says that it's a strong arm robbery in progress. When the police get there, that's basically how they arrest him. They grab him, throw him down, the whole 9 yards. He gets arrested and he's charged with strong arm robbery. and he's facing 10 years. And he wound up taking like a 3-year sentence. And like he was like, and he's not like dumb. He was drunk, and he got out of being in jail for something. He made a terroristic threat. He called up an ex-girlfriend or his ex-wife that he was going through something with.
Was he old?
Restraining order shit. He called up his ex-wife and he said something, and so they locked him up for a couple of weeks. He gets out, and the same day, he gets out early in the morning. The next day, it's actually the next day, less than 24 hours, he gets drunk and starts, like I said, he was aggressively asking for money or whatever. He was drunk, whatever. And yeah,
that's
and
the
his,
definition of a dotard.
Yeah, and his.
I
Yeah,
like
he did
that.
something stupid.
I like that.
Yo,
you got a new word.
He got a 3. He took a 3. He got, I think a 5 years was 4-year stip or something. No, he took a 4 flat. That's what he did. He took a 4 flat.
Ooh.
And he's probably going to do like 30 months of it because he's probably going to get a parole hit because he was in prison before. So, but he was just drunk, you know what I mean? And the police turned it into a strong-arm first-degree robbery. He had to plead out. To it. They dropped it down to a 3rd degree, but only after he sat for 9 months, and then he agreed. He said, "Uncle," and they gave him a 3-year sentence, which he's supposed to be happy about it, but he never got to put on the case in the argument and listen to the 911 call. You can hear that. I heard the 911 call. The operator at some point took the call. He was taking multiple calls about him not leaving, and she turned it into the robbery. He never was trying to rob nobody. They called it. He got charged with 1st-degree strong-arm robbery, and he had no weapon, no nothing. He was drunk. And it's not like there's some dude that I want to hang out if he's acting like that. I wouldn't be begging for nobody's money. And that's what he did. But they called the police on him. And when they showed up, they came because they were told it was a strong-arm robbery. They arrested him, and he was charged with strong-arm robbery. And he was detained as a threat to the community. And he didn't have, like, his jacket didn't say all that. He had a couple of bullshit-ass charges. But again, that's that Bail Reform Act now. That's how it happened with him. There's dozens of stories like that. It's incredible.
And before you go...
Yep.
And before you go, hold on a second. Okay, did you get in this... Did you happen to see the Ed Hayburn video?
No, I'm gonna watch it right now, though.
Okay, it's only a minute long.
Yeah, I saw you sent me the link, and I actually meant to watch it the other day when I got my phone. My phone took me a little while to get used to using this phone. I'm still not used to using this phone.
Yeah,
I need to get my iPhone back, but they got it.
Oh man,
they got it. Yo, they got my iPhone. They got hard drives. They got my SIM cards because I had a little box that had SIM cards in it. They took them. They got his computer, his girlfriend's computer, and they haven't given them back. And listen, they never used any of that for a case. So when I asked for it, then they just ignored me during the case. They just ignored me. Like, why'd you have to take any of those? None of these things they didn't use it for nothing. They didn't need my computer for anything. They needed nothing. What I'm in fear of is they're going to wipe them all clean and then give them back.
Are you going tomorrow? You going to be in the courthouse?
Yeah, I'll smoke you up tomorrow, man.
Don't make me go to fucking Trenton. He's up here.
I'm trying to think.
We need to go to IHOP tomorrow or some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go to 101.5. Let's go to 101.5.
Okay. I like that place.
If I showed up at the door, they put me on the air. I think they would.
That sounds like fun. Smoke enough weed, they'll complain.
Call them up.
I actually said that I was going to go there when I got out and everything, but I thought I was going to Atlanta tomorrow morning. but I'm not going tomorrow morning. I'm going Wednesday. So tomorrow I'll be around.
I'll see you in court, motherfucker.
Look, I'm gonna get up. I am gonna get up early tomorrow.
Hold on, where are you at? Are you north?
Yeah, I was going to get up early tomorrow, and I was going to go to New Brunswick and be in New Brunswick and catch the train to Trenton around 10 o'clock or something like that. So I don't know if y'all plan on going down there kind of early. I think that's, I don't know. If you scoop me up, I'll just wait here. If not, somebody scoop me up around New Brunswick train station, or I'll jump on the train and keep on going south and meet y'all down there.
All right, I'll text you. We'll text you.
All right. Well, all right. So I'm probably going. I'll probably be in New Brunswick at 8 o'clock.
That's fucking early, man.
Yeah, no.
I'll be in my
because I was. Yeah, because I was thinking I get down there 8, 9 o'clock, eat somewhere around there, jump on the train, get to Trenton around 10:30 or so.
Yo, Ed.
And I was probably going to take a taxi over to 101.5. And then from there, come back, and then I can go to sit and make faces at Potato Head.
Yeah.
Ed, we love you.
Ed, we love you, man. You're the best. Hey,
But we have to ask
wait.
one question.
What bus are you taking again?
Say that again?
There you go. There you go.
Damn, you dog.
We got to do it. We can't, yeah. This guy, he gets favorites. Like, he'll never do that to fucking Joseph Rulo. He gets like a little bitch.
I always do it to Rulo. I always do it to Rulo. All right, so sativacross.com, NewJerseyWeedman.com. I finally don't have to stop at NewJerseyWeedman.com because he's out of jail. CMMNJ.org, United Food and Commercials Workers, Local 152. DavidVersusAutism.org, MagicalButter.com, Medical-Freedom.com, NewJerseyCannabisNess.com, Cannabis Legal, my God, CannabisLegalSolutions.net. Hi, Honeybee. New Jersey Grannies for Grass, Minorities for Marijuana, Canaway, JacksonStorms.com, Jenny's Purple Ribbon Journey, Jenny's Journey, Aerial Photography, Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, Weed for Warriors, Northeast Veterans Alliance, Pure Puff Vapor Supply, and Sativa Cross West. Hello.
That's me. Hi.
Excuse me.
Really?
Welcome.
Really? Really?
Heard a squirt.
It's nice to hear you too.
Come on, play our radio game with us. Heard a squirt.
Oh, that's hurt. That's hurt. It hurts my ears.
Oh my God. For real?
Wow.
For real?
How can we do a sad list? How do we do a sad list and like this? Come on. God, I can't be laughing.
No, we gotta laugh.
Oh,
we can.
you know what? Here's
that's
Honeybee.
great. That was good.
That was good. Here's the issue. We have like 2 minutes because the feed will stop at 4 hours. I know that much.
Oh, yeah.
See, John, I know my
yeah,
shit.
I know that nonsense.
So we have to actually get off
All right.
the air. And how long?
Under 2 minutes.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! We have...
No,
Honeybee. Stop.
No, hold on.
We actually have less.
So you got to do the
Honeybee,
list first.
Stop. We have 2 minutes. Cheryl Miller, Sabina Rose.
There you go.
Diane Ripatella, Gracie, Cindy May, Marie, Jack, Joan Ford, Randy Robertson, Polly Connolly, Bill Buckman, Chad, Jeremy, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ Perry, Roger Barber, Jay Arletto, Ella Bagelman, Hattie Koschel, Jackie Rickert, Anthony Armando, Lynn Platshorn, and we literally have 1 minute. There you go.
Okay.
You have you have 1 minute to take your time. You have 1 minute.
Relax. It's yours. The last minute is yours.
Oh, it's my. Oh, hi everybody.
Hi, Honeybee.
Hello.
We'll spend more time next week. or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with your
Make a song for me.
good luck with your mixing board.
Making a song.
Good luck with all your stuff.
I can do it. Thank you.
Keep it up,
I'm
camera
so
woman.
excited. Woo! Okay, so hashtag they shall grow. Everyone to
They shall grow.
They shall grow.
Are we gonna say hashtag they shall grow?
Go, honeybee, go.
yes.
Okay. Hashtag they shall grow.
Not old, as we that are less grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Come on, you're supposed to say that.